delete that up.
Oh.
You are not Jake Minecraft.
I'm not Jake Minecraft anymore. I had to stream for Jake this morning for our Curse of Strahd group because we were doing Curse of Strahd talks. And that's why I was Jake Minecraft, because the whole joke of the stream was when we start a stream we say like, hi, my name's Caleb and my pronouns are he they. Instead we just opened it being like, hi, Jake Minecraft 19 they them, which is their what they say every time. Yeah, it's their catchphrase. And so we went around and we all just repeated it like, hey, Jake. It was just like, we were all Jake Minecraft today. That was funny.
I'm just imagining that one scene in Teen Titans where everyone dressed up as Robin, because Robin wasn't there.
That was practically what we did. It was really fun. And then we just talked about, a Curse of Strahd, our theories, and very small, simple stuff like that. But it was fun. Okay. So are we ready?
Yes.
No.
Are we ready now? I think we're all set up. I'm not being botted, so that's great.
I'm imagining fucking Piers in real time is doing the exact same thing I am.
I'm so scared.
I forgot I have these commands. Instead of setting these up for rolling or whatever, I still just have them set to pog and not pog. Those are the only two I have.
Pog. So good. Alright, we're gonna start, first of all, for everybody rolling a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom?
Everybody's rolling plus wisdom. So, normal wisdom save, we're not getting to severity rolls just yet. I'm saving your souls for about another 10 seconds.
Haha, 4.
I'm gonna die.
No, we're fine. No,
oh, thank God.
Alicia, we're fine. We're fine.
Lamau gets who failed.
It was almost a 3.
Steven?
Guess who probably failed. I got a 10.
Okay, it's just you 4, because I'm waiting for one more, and then I'm realizing that there isn't. I'm like, okay, never mind. Alright.
You want a 5th? I can roll with advantage.
No, you're good.
You're good. You don't need it. You're fine, right? I mean, you have proficiency in wisdom saving throws, right? You should be fine.
That's a higher level rogue thing.
Alright. Okay.
Level or something.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Pud.
Wonderful. So just a D20?
Flat D20.
Flat D20. That's a 12.
Okay.
That's what I got last time as well.
Oh, so I think that might be your...
That's my number.
That's your number. That's your number. Perfect. Raven?
Okay. Yeah, nowhere.
On Raven. That's that Raven
thank
luck.
God.
That's that Raven luck. Let's fucking go.
Hey.
I can see Caleb's face right now. That's beautiful. It's just the hatred.
No, I'm smiling.
That a nat 20
I was like, oh shit, is my camera on? And then I was like, oh no, it's not on.
We don't have a strainer, and this is gonna be a bitch to fucking pour out.
Suffer.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're still just making mac and cheese.
Yeah, I'm still making mac and cheese because I didn't
Alright.
have dinner.
Tanari?
Okay. It's gonna be fun.
Let's go.
Come on.
Balloons,
Steven.
please.
Come on,
Please say
Steven. Come on.
No.
Help Caleb's DMs by not having me lose a limb.
Come on, Steven.
I knew it! I had it in my head, watch as I roll in that one. This entire time.
I was saying it in my
I'm
head
like,
too, don't worry.
Oh, no.
I was like, I'm gonna get in that one. I know it.
Pierce?
Could I give him a luck point? Is that a thing I can do?
Pierce?
In
Pierce?
this
No?
very
going.
specific circumstance.
Pierce?
Can I transfer one?
It's taking its time, hold on. 10.
Okay.
We have very, we have a 1, a 20, and then 2, mid rolls.
Okay. Well, I'll say right now, the 12 and the 10 are both mid. However, they're what they give you is very different. So, okay. I'm gonna change the music because this is way too fucking happy.
Rest in peace to Barry.
That one
Ooh,
means
what
character death,
do I
right?
want to
Well,
do?
Guess I have to bring in another character.
I'm sitting here like, what do I want to do
Magpie gets
first?
transferred from the fucking other world.
No, I'd be using Clell.
Sorry, I have to write down. Tony got a 13. Tony, 13. Perfect.
Hell
never
yeah,
got to
second
reconcile.
Hell yeah, second worst.
All right. After the blast, your heads spin, just reeling as just everything goes white around you. You can't see. There's like that awful buzz in your ears and your head, and you find yourself unable to move. Pud, you're the first one to awake. You, for a good few seconds, struggle to feel your arm, like your shoulder and your arm up the side of your neck and over the side of your face. But you roll over and you're able to slowly push yourself upwards. Your body is sore and weak, and the ground around you is stone. It almost looks like broken marble as your eyes struggle to adjust to what you're looking at. Roll me a perception check.
You hear that?
No, but please mute because you're not in this scene. Okay. Well, that's... I was hoping something better because you're Pud. But that's okay. You can barely see. It almost looks like a weird mist has pulled in over top of wherever the hell you are, and you can't spot your friends. The ground is rocky and torn up to pieces, and looking down over yourself, you realize just how tattered that's left you. Your entire left side covered in this massive scar, covering your left wing included. For a little bit, Pud, you're unable to fly. Until you can get something healed up. Your wound is a horrible scar. So you still have all your limbs. Congratulations. What do you... Voice crack. Fuck. What do you do? Liz?
I was goddamn muted. Fucking,
You're okay.
I'm gonna run around and look for anyone else.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Let's fucking go. Ten.
You take a few steps and you try to like run, but your body is sore, your ears are ringing, part of your horn probably got a little chipped. Like you can barely focus on what's directly ahead of you, and you see...
Alright, I'm gonna fucking immediately cure wound second level then, myself.
Okay, cure wound second level. You may add those hit points to yourself.
Yes.
Which I believe your character sheet is at 1 hit point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, 16, nice. So now I'm at a solid 17.
Nice, solid 17 hit points. Woohoo!
I mean, to be fair, that's like a quarter or like a third of my health. So,
But just
yeah.
hey, that's pretty good. But as you're healing yourself, you look up into the fog right in front of you, and you see a foggy, darker shape just in front. And it looks massive at first, but then again, you're quite small. and you are unable to identify what the fuck it could have been. But what you can figure out is that it's approaching. And it's approaching fast.
I would like to... So it's my left arm that's fucked up?
Yeah, your left arm, like, up underneath your jaw, and then your wing is completely fucked.
And it's 2 damage to use at this moment, right?
At this moment, yes.
Cool. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going to kind of drop my staff so it's resting on my other arm, and then I want to use my right arm to grab my shotgun.
Alright.
And fucking just aim it and prepared.
Alright. If you hear the loud thumps of footsteps running, and you stand there, you pull your shotgun ready, as you see coming through, the large shapes kind of split to just people on horseback. And the clopping of hooves just approach you, and eventually they come into sight, and they wearing like heavy suits of armor, and you don't... Roll me a history check, actually. Quirky.
Quirky.
Quirky. Roll me a quirky little history check.
That's a 21.
You look over their armor, and it looks... I mean, for one thing, it looks old. Like you've seen knights and paladins wear armor nowadays, and it's, combat. It's made for combat and for protection. This looks more decorative than anything as they run, and they run straight past you. Like, they weren't even looking at you. Like, they bolt past you and away. Mm-hmm. And they're wearing these old decorative armors. They're almost knights, and you can suspect, especially with your history of nobles, these are probably of some sort of royal guard.
Okay, do they get close to me?
Yeah, they're like within 5 feet of you, and they just run past.
Alright, if that's the case, then I would like to channel Divinity read thoughts on, just one of the schmucks in that fucking... who's riding the horse.
Okay.
So I need to make a wisdom saving throw. Did you not have, like, a character sheet for them?
No, I do. I'm just not sure if this'll work. This works. This is, I'm gonna roll just to see if you can get anything from it. You reach out to cast Channel Divinity on just one of the people who run past you to try and get any grasp of their thought. And you just kind of get something back of just like, it's less words and more of the sense of, hi Graham. Gremlin's in the chat. Sorry, don't read Twitch chat. You basically you don't get words, but you get the feeling of just stress, like they are heading home because something had occurred that wasn't supposed to. And
wait a minute. Am I on the fucking ground? Like, did I get blown away from the entire building?
You can't see the building.
So the ground is grass underneath my...
No, it's stone.
Okay.
And it's, like, cracked. It was grass. From what you remember, it was like a wide field that was full of the mines, right?
Alright,
and when the mines blew up, they blew up dirt and some stone, but this is solid stone.
Alright, I would like to cast Arcane Eye, and then make it just go up, so I get an aerial view of what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, you go up, and you push it up through, and then suddenly your Arcane Eye just gets blurred by fog and smoke as you go up and up and up and up and up. And how far is the range?
There is no maximum range.
Oh,
It keeps going up to an hour, so therefore, so 30 feet in one action, so it's 6 seconds. So, that's math. Fuck. Far.
you push it all the way up through the cloud, and you realize that getting an aerial view, you could see the river that was nearby to where you were, still in that same location, and you glance over to where the building should be. And where you should be, and it's nothing. You see patches of grass off in the distance and part of a fence that's kind of been cracked over to one side, but looking back down to where you're located, you are surrounded in this thick white mist that you cannot see through. Wherever you are currently, which is not far from where you guys were blasted from, but whatever you're in right now...
Squirtle, Squirtle.
Hydrate.
Squirtle, Squirtle.
Anyway, you cannot see into that cloud. Whatever you're trapped in, the sound of rushing hoofsteps and the inability to see your friends or find their bodies, you can't see where you currently are, but from an aerial view, you know you're not that far off. You pull it back.
Alright. Also, I got the maximum range of it. If I use the movement every single turn, I can move 18,000 feet.
Okay, but yeah, so you're easy enough. You get above the cloud and go for an aerial view. Also, that's fine. It's good to drink. It's good to drink water. Everybody drink water. Hydrate was redeemed. Or any other drink you might have with you.
Yeah, chug the energy. Here we go.
Well, don't chug it! Don't chug it!
Full send!
Oh,
I mean,
jeez.
No, bad.
It's too late.
Alicia? No
It's too
full
late.
sending?
It's too late. It's already in motion.
Alright, well,
Take
speaking
it out of motion.
of which, Pud, I'm assuming you're just gonna keep walking until you could find your friends. Do you try to... I mean, as the horses run by, they once again disappear to the mist, and then that sound slowly comes to a stop. They just disappear.
What direction are they headed in? Are they headed in the direction of the explosion?
Yeah. Well, you kind of are centered to where the explosion was. They kind of headed through it. You could probably tell that they were heading away from the river, though, and kind of, like... With a 21, you notice that they're heading away from the river and, like, towards the
town?
city. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just have my arcane eye follow them for as long as possible, and then I'm gonna spend an hour in the mist. I'll pull out my fucking a cauldron from my bag of holding, and I'm gonna cast Find Familiar again to get back fucking Oswald.
Okay, well, that's another concentration, so you get Arcane Eye till an hour till that hour's up, and then you can pull your Arcane Eye, and you could start doing that. But you follow them for as far as they can until your eye reaches the edge of the mist, and you realize that they didn't exit the mist. They simply vanished. But you pull out your cauldron nonetheless, and you could start preparing that ritual. Raven,
Oi.
you're the second one to arise. Your body is so sore. That was the stupidest thing you probably could have ever done. But...
Well, to assume that's the stupidest thing I've ever done, but...
Well...
Yeah, it's the keyword here.
In recent times, you...
That's fair.
You sit upright. Next to you is that giant iron door that was on the building.
Oh.
And you kind of look at it, and make an investigation check for me.
Absolutely.
Or perception. Either one.
You know, we'll
I think
do
perception. Yeah.
Because you said I could.
Yeah.
And it's higher, so.
That's what I figured as much. So go. You can do perception.
Ayo. It's gonna be a 19.
That's still really good. With a 19, yeah, you look over the door frame, and you can realize that this door probably took most of the blow. You're still sore as you hit the ground, and of course that fucking hurt like a bitch, but this door probably took most of that blow, and for the most part, you're reasonably fine. You do have a couple of minor scars here and there around your person, kind of like on your cheek and such, but nothing you won't fully recover from. But once again, you are surrounded in this thick, thick mist. The ground is rocky and stone. And you're not sure where your friends are.
Goal number 1, find survivors. Hopefully, they're okay.
Roll another perception.
Absolutely. 3, 2, 1. 22.
Sure. I'll use this to my advantage. You get up and you start walking around, probably calling. Are you shouting or are you just looking?
I'll shout. I fear nothing here.
Yeah, you start shouting and you're looking around, kicking away pieces of rubble and scraps of metal that just kind of were scattered around the area. And you just kind of walk in one direction, hoping to find somebody who's also okay like you are. And of course, you find Tanari. You easy enough to recognize. You'd recognize that red hair anywhere. But as you approach him, he was not as lucky. You see blood splattered over the ground, up, mixing with his cloak and the red hair on the ground as you approach, and you realize the right half of him is missing. Tanari, you're missing your entire right arm up to your shoulder.
Okay,
The good thing Tanari is left-handed.
He will call out, startled. Is he like awake, moving, stirring? Is he breathing?
You make a medicine check.
Okay.
Nat 1. He's dead.
I know. I know we're not friends, but come on.
Ouch.
He's dead. No.
Oh, no.
No, you don't know. You hold your head up. You can't tell. He's most likely, in this state, dying.
Okay, you know what? I've got a little bit of magic left, and even if he is dead, we can say that I gave it my best shot. We're going to attempt to heal him.
Alright, what are you doing?
Well, I believe I've got Cure Wounds. So we're gonna cast that at, we can do a couple first levels.
Hey, also, could I say during my,
Do I have any higher levels left? I do! I have a 4th level left. Okay, we're gonna do Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Caleb, could we say while I'm doing my, like, little ritual, I just, like, occasionally tap on the fucking walkie-talkie and I'm like, hello, anyone there? And
Yeah,
just, like, do that.
yeah. But let Raven and Tanari do their scene, and then we'll pull Bud back in.
48, and then it's plus my spell modifier, which I believe is a 5. Yeah, it is a 5. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you're not allowed to die before me, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can be 23 points.
Tanari, you come coughing back into consciousness, but you fucking do not feel good at all. In fact, your right hand, where you normally hold one of your daggers, is... You can't feel it at all. That's a little weird. Maybe you just landed on it funny.
Sorry, R. Okay. You're alive. You're
Can I
breathing.
check to make sure that my right arm is okay?
Yeah, you glance over, and where Raven is sitting, kind of in a puddle of your blood, you look to see where your hand is, and you don't see it.
I just look to my shoulder. Ah! I look to Raven. Ah! Shoulder. Ah!
Hey, it's okay. We can fix this, okay? It's gonna be okay.
Fucking Ace Ventura.
Was that where that comes from?
Hey, I mean, you
Yeah,
said
with
you
the
wanted to
gun-
lose
the
a
two,
limb,
with the
right?
two arrows in his
Jeez.
the arrows in his legs. Yeah, that's Ace Ventura.
Honestly, with the nat one, I thought I was gonna lose an eye, but
You almost... Well, you didn't. So...
thank God. Well, your DMs are gonna be full this next week. I'm telling you that now.
Oh, I know. I'm prepared. While you're screaming, you hear Pud calling you on the walkie-talkie.
You're okay?
Liz?
Fucking.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm mostly okay, I think.
Please tell me you're in better shape than Tenari was.
What shape is Tenari in?
He might have lost, like, 30,
Some
40
weight?
pounds. Mm,
Solid Dragon Ball
unconventional
Trooper
way.
reference.
Good for him. Good for him.
I wouldn't say so. No.
Okay, where are you?
I don't know. Rubble, blood.
Okay, sorry. Give me 1 second.
Can I do the thing where I take my Rocky-Talkie and put it on my shoulder so I can use my hands while I talk to Raven?
Yeah.
Put him on speaker.
I mean, walkie-talkies are kind of always on speakerphone. Just by nature, so...
Alright, I'm gonna cast Locate Object on Raven's, or who's...
Tanari's arm.
I'm gonna
Please,
cast it on
Pud,
the
find it
Rocky-Talkie.
for me.
I'm gonna cast it on the Rocky-Talkie, or like Raven's Rocky-Talkie, or one of them.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough as you cast Locate Object, and you see, like, pinging off, like, maybe, like 70 or so feet off to, like, to your left. You just, that sensation of them.
I'm gonna just fucking start heading over.
Yeah, you, following that sort of beacon you have, eventually, Raven, you see as Pud emerges from the mist, and he looks fucked. They have this huge scar covering, like, majority of, like, their, like, face down their neck, and their left wing is totally fucked.
Hud has the Tubbo scars and Phil's busted wing.
Oh
Oh
god.
god, don't say that.
I'm doing fine. It's good. Okay. Hey, Tenari. Oh, goddamn. Okay. All right. That's not looking the best. How
No
would you
shit.
like a new arm?
I'm
I was
not sure I
probably
like
attached
the
to the
sound
wall.
of this.
Let's just focus on finding Pierce. He's probably in better shape than us, right? Or you
Yeah.
two, at least.
Well,
We can hope.
And then, can I use my last second level spell slot to do Locate Object again on Pierce's Rocky-Talkie?
yeah. Locating that, you see another sort of, like, 50 or so yards down the other side. You ping it, and you realize he's that way. But
Are you able to
Piers,
walk?
He's there.
but Piers, at this point, you've already started to stir. And you can't breathe. Something inside of you broke. You can't see what it is. You cannot breathe, and you cannot move.
And I heal myself.
Oh, okay, roll.
Oh, fuck with it, because I know I have. I'll use my last level 2 on Cure Wounds. Ooh, that's good. Uh, 7, 13.
13 points of healing. As it makes you feel a little bit better, but it doesn't fix the fact that your one of your ribs just is snapped. Maybe it was 2 of them. You can't tell. You're just in immense pain. Just as you lay there on the stone ground, alone and far, far from anybody. But you can hear the little.
Is like my what does my outside look like?
Bloodied.
Are things accounted for?
Yes, you're accounted for. You have all your limbs. Yay! Tanari was not as lucky.
That makes one of
But
us in the family.
No, my tail fin is fine. My horns, everything.
Yeah.
Of my extremities, not just my limbs.
Well, yeah. Maybe a little banged up, scar. You've probably gained a handful of new scars from this experience.
Lost the tail fluff.
But it's too hard to really pay attention to how you physically look to the fact that you cannot move. There's no possible way for you to move without making your situation worse. You're stuck.
You'll just lie on the ground and scream.
Easy enough. And Pud, as you're making your way over, you just hear Piers just scream.
Okay,
As much as that makes it probably hurt worse because of.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You are writhing in pain. Fuck you! You're at 1 hit point. Roll a wisdom save, buddy. You're making it worse. Lose that one.
Okay.
You just healed yourself.
Can you stay here with Tanari?
I'm still under 50.
I know. Roll a wisdom save.
I want
12.
I'll be right back.
I would like to make my familiar
12.
run after and go there, and because I can cast spells through my familiar, I'm gonna have it just touch Piers and through touch cast Cure Wounds, first level, 3 times.
Sure.
All right, you're gonna get. All right, so that is 3d8 plus 50.
While that's happening, I did do the wisdom. What's your take
it just
on that?
hurts. And you're not able to move. But that doesn't mean that you don't feel that rage bubbling up inside of you as you are fighting to stay alive. And it's not a rage in which you feel like you need to kill everything, which is what it normally is. This time it feels like a rage that's keeping your body going, that you're staying alive through
the sheer pain. He will try to stand.
Yeah, and you do. You manage to push yourself onto your feet. Your eyes bloody red in those veins as the owl kind of comes up to you and cures wounds you again and again. You gain 32 hit points as Pud is approaching, and you actually see Pud.
I'm
and normally,
still under 50.
Yeah, I know, and you look to Pud, and normally you'd want to attack him, but you don't. You stand up on your feet, like blood coming out of your mouth that's like mixing with your beard, and it's you've got like a large shard of metal from the building just like sticking out of your abdomen.
Oh good, I just got this armor.
Yeah, but yeah, Pud, you see this. It's what Piers looks like in his rage form, but he notices you and he doesn't do anything about it.
Hey, buddy, could you come with me? Actually, you're kind of bad.
if there's no
together.
if there is no desire to like harm, he will like drag his foot along towards him.
Yeah. And you're, for now, walking with a limp as you're just fucking scared, but...
Alright.
Can I, like, slowly approach him?
Yeah, you do.
Does he not attack?
No.
Fucking how to
Alright.
train
You
your dragon.
have no desire. It's weird because you don't, especially in this state, you don't have any allies normally, but
Yo, out of curiosity, did Pud just like straight up leave Tanari and Raven?
yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
But
Oh yeah, Pud was like,
Let me go get him. I'll be back in a second. Okay.
and then Pud would like to try to like help, like put. I can't exactly put my arm on his shoulder because I'm short, but I'll just like prop him up a little bit and lead him over to where everyone else is.
easy enough as you all see Piers approaching, looking like absolute fucking garbage, but at least he's okay.
Do we see the rage part? Like
Yeah, like the fucking his
fighting
eyes.
Oh
are
yeah,
glowing
yeah,
through the
no,
fucking
that's
fog.
it's just kind of idle right now.
Cool.
And he's like seething, but
Do we know that?
he doesn't. I mean, as he walks over, he kind of sits down with you, and you guys don't see him trying to attack.
Alrighty. I'm scooching Tanari away from him for now, because I don't know what's going on.
Hey, sorry.
So
Yeah.
when Pud leaves, I wanted to try to stand up, and ironically, I think I need to ask Raven for a hand.
Fair enough.
I've got you, buddy.
I don't think we can find it.
Yeah, easy enough. As you know, Raven, you help Tanari up. You help him up, and the four of you are back together, but you're still missing Tony.
Shit. Anyone see?
Can I send Oswald just fucking flying around the smoke?
Yeah, make a perception check with Oswald's perception.
Okay, that's. Whoa. 5e. I should probably have this up.
Maybe she's with my arm.
Alright.
Let's not think about it. Okay, buddy?
That's not. Whatever. I'm just gonna roll 2. So 14's the higher, so that is a 17.
17. With a 17, Oswald does a little bit far around, and just a little ways further from where Piers was, you do see her in her big armor, which seemed to protect most of her body. But much like you, Pud, she has that massive scar that takes over like a good chunk of her face. Probably got caught up in the same kind of angle of the blast as you did, but what you notice is as you see her through, or as Oswald sees her, is she's breathing. She's alive, but she's not waking up like you guys did.
She's passed out over that way.
Alright, I've probably got the best mobility for now. I'll
You
run over
really
to her.
do. I believe in you. Stay safe.
And then I would like.
Can you handle them?
Yes, I can. Hey,
All
Snorri,
right.
come here.
I will
I have a
hand
gift.
Tanari off to Pud.
Tanari steps away from Pud. No.
Oof. Just like,
All right.
nah.
This
Alright.
is
I like to
temporary.
imagine that you pulled your arm over the shoulder. Well, your cloak over the shoulder where your arm no longer is.
Is Tanari's arm just like here?
No.
Is it on the ground?
I mean, you can look for it. No, you haven't decided to do that yet.
Can I look for Tanari's arm, please?
Yes, you may.
Can I also look for my arm?
Yes, you may. You can
Give
put
me
a roll with
advantage.
advantage if you want.
I'll go over to Tony.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna take the non-natural 20.
Non-natural
Sounds-
20. Yeah, about 10 feet from, like, Tanari, like, above his head is just a severed arm.
Sick. I'm gonna grab that. And then
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, never mind.
I'm not sure if this will work, but I want to give it a try, okay?
I am terrified of that statement, Bud, but okay.
Alright, great. Alright.
I'm gonna place it next to his body. Wait, let me.
He's standing up.
Okay, I would like to cast Animate Dead at 3rd level, and just cast it and attach Tanari's arm back to Tanari. And is there a way through this process I can give control of the animation dead to Tanari?
Give me a second. I'm going to read over the spell.
Because instead of me being the one who mentally controls it, I can pass off the command to basically be Tanari's. That's the...
If this works, there's a reference in here that only Caleb will get.
Sadly, I don't think it will. And with creatures like Bubs can do real basic commands, much like...
So I just control it?
But, like basically, if you say, hey, Bubs, listen to whatever Piers tells you, you can do stuff like that. But this isn't like a... Because this doesn't have the same sort of sentience that, like, Bubs does. It's not like a creature. You can't say, hey, Tanari's arm, listen to Tanari, because Tanari is not going to be giving his arm vocal commands.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you ask Bubs to listen to them, like, Bubs is listening for vocal commands. It wouldn't be the same with the arm.
Could I...
I mean, he could give it vocal commands if he has to.
So if I did cast Animate Dead, could I give a command like attack whatever Tanari is attacking?
Much does he really need the second arm right now, though?
Give you a cool fucking skeleton arm. We can do this.
Doesn't mean you're losing your bonus attack.
Yeah. You'd be losing your bonus action, which is a lot for a rogue. So
well, I'm losing my bonus action as an attack, but if I wanted to dash or disengage or whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, thought you would have got his legs because he's a rogue and they need speed most.
I didn't get the choice. Well, I did, but...
You rolled a d4.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So can I just attach it with Animate Dead, though? That's the real thing.
You can attach it with Animate Dead, but especially because it's not skeletal yet.
Mm-hmm. I know.
So
right.
it's kind of weird to reattach it back on, because it does a few times threaten to just come off and move around on its own. Because it does It's like something being attached to Tanari that Tanari but the Tanari has no control over or how it's going to move, because you know that. You give those controls.
Cool. Alright, well once it attaches, I am going to cast Heal on Tanari. So a surge of positive energy washes through the creature and you regain 70 hit points.
Feels good. Doesn't bring your arm back.
Does it attach it in any way so it's stuck on?
It's a limp.
Yeah, it kind of colorizes the wound a little bit, so it's not an open bloody wound anymore. And the part where his arm was attached to, it's not attached. It's kind of limp and like lower than it probably should be. It's moving kind of on its own free will. Then Tanari doesn't have much control, like if at any, over it. It's weird.
I love it.
Tanari, you feel much better though. You like that was nice. You feel much better, but you still don't have an arm.
All right, how about now?
So it is attached.
It
I
is
just can't control it.
attached, but you have absolutely no control over it.
I'm gonna try to raise it above my head. Doesn't seem to work.
Oh, wait, maybe if I have another idea for next time.
Tape? I feel like it's duct tape. I feel like Putt is just gonna pull duct tape.
You, Putt has kind of currently, that's what Putt has done, is just duct taped your arm back on.
Fucking Deadpool when he had to tape himself back together.
Kind of. I feel like Putt is gonna discover actual duct tape within this world, or create actual duct tape, and use that next time if it ever happens again.
God.
Alright, I have a question.
Yeah. Yep.
So, when I used Glyph of Warding, it casts the spell I cast into it, right?
Yeah.
Could it
Yes.
be, and if it's activated by someone else using it intentionally, could it count as them casting the spell?
I'm thinking.
Do you want? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Saying we're gonna do
Yeah.
that.
Yes and no, so I'll give you a possibly.
Got it. So it depends on spell casting. I do. Good. All right. Keeping that in mind for later.
But as you guys are kind of cluttered together, you have Tony's unconscious body. She's all right. You guys can tell that she's alive. But she once again has a very similar scar to what Putt has. It's deep. It's bloody. It's gonna need some treatment, but...
Wait, how did she get over here? I didn't try carrying her back.
Oh, fuck. Why, I just assumed you all moved that way. Never mind.
Raven went off on his own.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
I
I assumed
her.
all of you went. Well, yeah, you go, you find her. She's unconscious, but she's at least alive. You could figure out that much.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Tall lady, big armor, small cat boy. This is not gonna be fun.
Well, she's actually quite a small lady if you take off the armor.
I thought she was 5'11".
Well, she's tall, but she's very skinny.
That's what the arm was for.
Fair enough. Okay,
It's the fucking
I'm not
fork.
ditching her armor. I feel like she wouldn't appreciate that very much. It is her life's work.
Make a
Could I
strength.
try picking her up?
Yeah, strength check.
Uh-oh.
Should I call Bubs to me?
Yeah, you call Bubs and he comes rattling over.
I'm.
Oh, actually, hold up. Fuck no. No, Bubs is fucking dead. You find Bubs' bones scattered around the area. Sorry.
Can I go collect Bubs' bones?
Yeah, you go collect Bubs' bones.
Oh, to be
Nat
Bubs.
20!
Hell yeah.
Hey,
You
24.
bridal style heave her upwards and carry her back to everybody.
So, she's okay. Probably.
And as you return, you hear off in the distance, Piers! Pad! Tanari! Right, where are you guys? And you hear the recognizable voice of Drez just shouting for you.
We're dead!
I will begin to move in that direction.
Yeah, you begin to move towards the
also,
sound.
if I have like complete conscious control over my body, he would have taken Mercury's crystalline and given as much feeling into it as possible for him to know that he's still alive.
Yeah, and it's still where you left it against your wrist, so you just kind of grab onto it and just hold it.
Anybody else thinking that maybe we don't tell anyone else about this? Just me?
But and you guys actually hear with like the sound of like a carriage and and the horses that you guys have just rapidly approaching as you see Mercury driving it and Ross is in like the side like right behind him. And you see Drez and Thrall hop out the backside as they kind of approach and roll up, and then they just kind of stop, and Drez just goes, "Oh God, you, get in!" And he just like starts shuffling around, just like trying to like gesture for you all to get into the wagon.
Even again with full control of himself, Pierce still doesn't know what to do because he has this. He has like the feeling of everything, but he is.
You're still in immense amounts of pain.
He's just confused.
Yeah.
I think like if he is technically in the enraged state, but has no desire to kill, then
it's very confusing. But I want you to make a wisdom save with advantage now.
Oh.
As you see Mercury hop out of the cart. And he beelines it for you as he's, you know.
He beelines towards you and you fucking deck him in the face.
Double 18s,
yeah, easy enough. As like you see the cart roll up and Mercury hop out of it, anyone who glances over at Piers just sees like the red just fades. And Piers, you feel that stabbing pain in your chest because you have been impaled by a large sheet of metal. It's not fun.
He was moving through pure fucking like.
Yeah.
Piers, wait a second.
As soon as he is unconscious, he starts screaming again. And
yeah, you watch but you watch as like Mercury goes and like wraps his arms around you. He's like, "Oh, okay, it's gonna be okay." Oh no, fuck. Okay, and then you watch as like Ross hops out of the cart and he goes right for you, Tanari, because you don't have an arm. Well, you kind of have an arm. You don't.
I have an arm, but it's just
it's weird.
It's a little
sus.
I just imagine Tanari's playing with it. He like grabs the finger to like lift the arm, and then just like.
It's shard.
I command it to move like a normal arm, so like it's just doing like normal movements.
Tell it to mirror Tanari.
Completely out of sync with Tanari.
Yeah, it's weird. As Ross kind of comes down and he kind of glances over everybody for a moment, and he kind of just looks at it. He goes, "Oh shit, sorry, are you okay? Okay, get into the cart. I'm going to call somebody. We need to get this."
Hey, Piers.
Where's
Lie down in the back of the cart.
I
need to do.
I guess probably like it's kind of like tied with the cart currently, and it's been walking with them.
Okay.
They didn't lose it.
I'm going to get on my horse because screw the cart. I don't
make an athletics check with disadvantage. You don't have an arm.
I have a lot of disadvantage, like for the next little bit.
Okay, can I medicine check Piers once he gets into the cart and lays down?
Yeah. Like Mercury is once again like heaving you over, trying to like lay you down.
All right, I'm gonna guidance myself.
Okay, if people also take his armor off, he'll try to mend it.
Okay.
So that's a
14
13
because
Why is your
reliable
athletics
talent.
so fucking high? Because you
Yeah.
upped it.
Proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, you upped it.
You grab onto the horse and it takes you a few tries, and eventually Ross just kind of has to like grab you and kind of like hold, like you basically have to step on his hand to get onto the horse. As Ross just goes, that's not right. God, you can ride in the back if you want. Like your horse is gonna be fine, you know? Like
just the one arm is still dangling there. No. I want my horse.
Dude, you look like shit. All of you do.
At least I look like shit on my amazing horse.
Yeah, and Raven, you can lay Tony down also in the cart as well.
Well,
as
you say we all looked like shit? Oof.
Yeah.
Hey, Raven,
there's
could you
nothing
help?
even wrong with me.
Hey, Raven, could you help me out with this
What am I doing?
medicine stuff? Okay, so
Yeah,
What I
you
want you
also
to do-
see Thrall actually is like sitting in the back and he pulls out like a couple of like med bags and like inside of them are like a bunch of like potions of like healing and stuff. And he just
Yeah,
kind
okay.
of
Well, first.
What are we doing?
I hand Raven a scalpel and also like a pair of tweezers.
All right,
Uh-huh.
all right.
This is like
And
the
then-
size of a fucking javelin, you're trying to like be careful with it.
All right.
Or
So,
hear me out. We pull it out. And we
Piers
do a
already
heal.
like
okay,
sitting
you
out.
have to. No, Okay, actually,
I'm gonna grab the things from Raven.
Raven, could you just hold him down, please?
Piers will
want
hold on
me
to the metal and start
to
pulling
hold
it out.
Him
No,
down.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Points at himself.
No.
and
yeah,
then points
you
at-
like Mercury's also
no.
sitting there. Like if you need help, like you have other NPCs.
Okay,
No.
I'm gonna
He's just
try to medicine check
pull-
and
he's
take it out
pulling it out.
carefully to not hurt the fucking body. All right, you have
Yeah,
that shit
fair enough.
stabbed into your lung.
Okay,
Apparently,
Medicine
I'll
check
hold
with
him
advantage
down.
because you have multiple people helping you.
So we're just like holding Pierce down? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you're practically pinning him down.
So he'll try to
Do
pull it
not
out
hit
himself.
me, please.
okay. All right, the higher of the two is a 15, which is still not bad.
It's not great. As you end up just having to pull it out. I'm gonna roll some fucking damage. That Pierce is gonna have to take.
You'll have to do the thing again because I'm taking more damage underneath my
Right.
No,
finger.
you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Doing first level cure wounds.
Take 20 points of damage as this thing is just being ripped out of you, and it hurts. It's
25.
Like, here's
that's
13
20
more hit.
20
Here's
points.
13 more hit points. You only lose 7.
So you only use 7 hit points. As they do successfully,
at
like Raven.
32.
And like Raven, with you and Pud, kind of managed to peeve it out, and
I imagine as soon as it gets pulled out, he obviously screams and the red slowly comes back and then drains.
yeah, like it comes back for like a second, and then just like goes away.
Can I go shh and like pet Pierce's head to
Yeah.
try to help calm him down?
It's okay. Calm.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just do a quick check? How is
There's a
everyone looking
fucking hole in
health-wise?
him.
Is everyone looking health-wise?
Mhm.
Do we want to start from the top and go down?
Sure.
What's Spears
Okay.
at?
Pierce.
What's Spears at?
I'm at 32.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
he's not.
Cool. I'm at 17.
There's probably like a fist-size hole in him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking got Kaku there, but a little lower.
Is it straight through like the stomach area?
No, it's your lower abdomen.
Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, do you wanna... Fuck it, I'm just casting it. I'm gonna choose 6 creatures in range, so that's gonna be me, Tony, Tanari, Raven, Piers, and... one of the horses, because fuck it.
Sure.
I think Ross fucking Mercury probably took damage during the previous
Oh yeah,
fight.
no, yeah,
but-
you notice that like they
carrying Mercury.
they both of them. Oh yeah, sure, you can carry Mercury, but like no, both of them look banged up. Like Mercury looks banged up, and so does Ross a little bit. Like Ross doesn't look as hurt as Mercury does, because Mercury was down there.
Okay, I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
we're-
go Ross
I
anyway.
think Tanari got healed a little bit, and then Raven's still at 1.
Alright, I'm gonna
Tanari's
cast
at max.
Mass Cure Wounds, targeting all of us.
Mhm.
So,
with the spell or with the staff.
the spell.
Okay, so you're
3d8.
using it from yourself.
3d8 plus 5 to everyone. That is 21 health. Everyone gains 21 health.
Score. 22 hit points.
I am 53. I am above the maximum.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're
Still
still.
is currently out of spell slots, so I assume he just kind of he casts that and then he immediately just passes out from exhaustion and fucking
Yeah.
bonks onto the fucking back.
No matter what condition he is in, Piers will start using mending on his armor to fix it.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. as you all kind of clatter up into the cart. Tanari is on his horse outside. Ross is now driving as Mercury is sitting in the back. And you see Drez and Thrall begin to kind of, one by one, just, wrap, like, a large bandage around Piers, around where you were, like, impaled. And just try to, like, stop the bleeding. They
Yes,
even,
and
like...
I would assume that everyone took his armor off.
Yeah, you at least lift it up a little bit, but you get wrapped up. They cover up scars, so that means like Pud, Thrall kind of gently covers your scars and treats them, even while you're like in and out of consciousness.
I'm out. No, I am out like a rock. He could fucking probably throw me out of the carriage, and I would not wake up.
Yep. No. Yeah.
The entire half of his face is bandaged.
Yeah, this is like a little wrap around the muzzle. And they.
My snoring goes from like pretty loud to quiet as they just clamp my mouth shut.
Fucking alligator.
Oh no. But yeah, no. They will like wrap like Raven, even though you only had a couple of minor scars. They will like put like little bandages on them. Just
imagining everyone else is in like full body cast, and then there's just Raven with like a Hello Kitty band-aid across his cheek.
That's kind of what it was.
We all went through similar pain, guys.
Yeah. And they'll even try to like, if you let them try, they'll try to put your animated arm in a sling just to try to somehow keep it near you. Yeah. Like,
if Pud is asleep, then it's not. Then the spell should be.
Oh yeah, if Pud's asleep, then like the spell falls up and your arm like nearly detaches from your body, so they kind of have to just take it and just like wrap up the scar part, because right now they have absolutely no way to attach it while Pud's currently unconscious. So.
Well, it was healed, so I don't think there's a way for us to even surgically reattach it. If it's a clean
cut it
rip,
off and then fix
it. Could have probably.
Well, I mean, it was scarred over. There's a huge scar there where his arm used to be. So it's possible, because magic is funny in this fucking D&D, the possibility of him putting his arm back on is not impossible as of right now.
Fair enough. I was just thinking, cause I was gonna say something earlier. It's like, if we checked it, is it clean off from the socket? Because we could probably reattach it at that point.
It was not fucking clean.
Okay, no worries then.
Yes, the explosion.
I don't think
it used the knife and went pew right there. Right
as explosion ripped it off.
Raven has many talents. I don't think he's a surgeon, and I don't think that would have ended well anyways. That's a delicate process.
So, where are you taking us?
But you guys are taken back to Theria, and you are rushed immediately to the hospital. Reasonably so. You guys are taken in. Nurses and clerics of any kind come to just see if they can treat you somehow.
If you're rude, we just need a long rest and we'll be fine.
I just need a nap.
A long rest won't reattach my arm.
You may want to check them out, though. I'm okay.
Yeah, so Raven, you can kind of basically sit in the lobby with, like, Ross and, like, Drez and Thrall while, like, Mercury goes in for, like, minor scratches. Though, there's not a lot they can do when they realize he has metal arms.
They're trying to, like, have Mercury in a separate room and he refuses to leave Pierce's.
Yeah, but, you know, it's a long-ass night for the rest of it.
I'll sit in the lobby with Survivor's Guild. Don't mind me.
Yeah. You spend the night in the hospital. You guys can wake up in and out of consciousness. I'll say, for those who got critically injured, you get a hospital room, kind of like beds kind of near each other.
I'm pretty sure Raven, it counts as one of those saying you went down to fucking 1 HP.
Oh yeah, like yeah, Raven definitely has a concussion. Like, I'll tell you that right now. Like, this, yeah, you may have gotten out with like minor scars and stuff, but you like definitely have like a fucking concussion and shit. Like you're not great.
It failed the performance check at the thing. It's like, are you injured? No. Purple is fine.
Yeah.
Just
All of you
promoting
basically are
risk of it.
given like a little
Fucking-
hospital bed to basically stay in overnight, and even
I-
though it is like 3 in the morning as you guys are taken in.
At some point, if he was whatever, he'd wake up. He would call Edna and say, explain what happened and that he's just in the hospital and where they are.
You call your mom just to let her know.
Yep.
How
Oh,
much
hey, Mom,
depth
by
does
the
he go
way.
into about everyone but himself?
Yeah, easy enough, and she's reasonably worried, but just glad to hear that no one died
He
and that
will
you're all
stress
okay.
as hard as possible that Tony is still alive because she is extremely important to her as well being a student.
Oh yeah, no, she's glad to hear that everybody's alive. Like not, I mean Tony included, but like she's glad to hear all of you are okay. And
It's like, yeah, I broke some ribs. Tenari lost an arm.
I
But
have there's a
okay,
hole in my
don't
lung.
worry. Don't worry. Tony is still alive.
yeah,
You're not gonna get sued.
yeah. Oh, thank God.
Didn't she make Tony sign a waiver beforehand? Or no.
Yeah.
Wait, that exists.
We should have made
D&D.
Tony sign a waiver.
The waiver.
We should have.
Yeah,
From now on, any guests, we need to write up a waiver. I say we let Pud do it.
but you guys are in a hospital and you can complete a long rest.
Full beans.
Oh joy,
Woo!
that gives me no changes whatsoever.
Yep.
Yeah, spells back.
Sucks to be you, man.
Yep, doctors in white gowns and nurses are running up and down the halls, checking on other patients, as well as you. They come in, they give you okay breakfast. It's mainly just like kind of like white bread and some cheese.
Can I like wake up and walk down to the cafeteria? Is that a thing?
No. You can wake up, and then a moment, like a nurse sees you, they usher you back into bed because you're a patient.
No,
And
no,
for-
no, let me. I can't. It's
All-
gross. I can't eat that.
Wait,
It's gross.
wait.
Oh wait, do I have to make a wisdom
Oh,
saving
yeah!
throw?
Yeah, it was nighttime. Yep, go for it.
Are they
Yay.
are they like all in the same room? Like, is it one big room with all of them, or do they all have private rooms?
No, you guys are all in like a big room together. You guys can
No,
hear
okay.
Pud complaining.
If Pud tries to go, I will get up, or Tenari will get up and go with him, holding the dagger in his one good hand.
the
Ties
nurse
it to his
kind
other
of is
hand.
like, I can go get you guys little
Question,
Jello
question.
cups.
Question. Where's my shotgun?
What? What?
Gun.
All of your personal belongings are kept, are kept out front, and you'll get them back when you're done your stay. We need to, just
All right.
rest. Just please rest for now. We'll take care of it. You'll get it all back later.
I'm fine. It was a small explosion at best. All right.
A small explosion.
Oh, by the way, Tenari, I wanted to try a thing later that might give you control of the arm.
Maybe we should leave that up to someone else, Pud.
We could probably ask a cleric.
You don't want an undead arm? An undead
No.
arm sounds awesome.
No, I'm kind of thinking maybe we look at some artificers
Neff
at this
isn't-
point.
Neff is,
Fine,
locked
fine.
to the island anymore. She can probably come.
Fine, do you want me to remove it?
Oh, well, I mean, I still
Kinda
prefer
fun.
having a dead arm there than an undead arm, or nothing.
Okay, well, see, the funny thing about that is, I kind of need to just cut it off, because if I don't cast Animate Dead on it again, it will just kind of go and do its own thing. And that could just mean it could suffocate you and choke you out in the middle of the night.
You know, I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay.
Hey, nurse, can I get a scalpel over here real quick?
Bud, no!
I'm medically trained.
I don't think a scalpel's gonna be enough, Pud. You need a
There's
surgical
just
saw.
like fucking hobbling over, slowly summoning the sword.
Thank you.
But you are such a strange bunch.
Alright, someone hold him steady.
No, Pud, I'll do it myself, please.
I'm gonna make an attack roll at the arm.
Hold his one arm.
Roll with disadvantage.
Don't know these people.
I'd like to
What do I have
uncanny
to roll
dodge.
for? Can I do dex?
It should be grappled.
Yeah. So like, if you have a dagger, roll plus your dagger stats.
Okay.
Because scalpels have the same stats as a dagger.
Great.
That thing's gonna like go completely through it, and you're not gonna get anywhere. That's fuck. It's cocked.
That's
I have no
cocked
idea
as
what you're
fuck.
talking about. So the lower of the two is a 20.
Yeah, you successfully sever off the undead arm.
All right, and then I'm gonna immediately, as I cut it, I am gonna cast just a 4th level cure wounds. Just immediately.
It doesn't really do much, as there's nothing really to be healed. It's already scarred over at that point.
Oh, in
You're,
that
yeah,
case, never mind.
there's
In
just
that case, never
there's
mind.
like
Fuck you,
there's
you're
like
gonna
some
spell.
some places that like where like he's bleeding a little bit, where the skin kind of began to heal over overnight. But
Mhm.
Oh,
besides that,
waste
it's
the
just
spell. I'll just cauterize it.
All right, I'm cool. I'm gonna take the arm and put it in my bag of holding. It's mine now.
Nice.
I know, right? I'm so excited. That's what I'm most excited about.
Pure.
you can add Tanari's arm to your inventory.
Just watches from the bag. Like, what the fuck is happening?
I hate it so much, but yeah,
I
you can
think-
do that.
Piers will. It's been a while since we fucking talked to her. We will call Neff.
Yeah, you call it. You ring. Fuck, what's her voice?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Jeez, it's been
He had a
forever.
fucking hole in his lung. He can-
Yeah, you've got like a hole in your lung that's been patched up right now. You know, but you guys could barely move. Like, I feel like Pierce
Yeah,
is
no,
probably
he'll-
on like crutches. It's.
Do you think you could come here?
Well.
What are you asking?
Where? Hey,
Oh,
it's
we're-
great to hear. Where are you guys?
We're
Um,
on Platala.
Oh.
We're.
Oh.
We don't know if the clerics here are quite up to your par. We might
Well.
need a favor.
Right. I don't know if I can entirely make it all the way out to Potala. I mean, with everything that happened recently, I'm just trying to keep the bar clean enough. I could possibly meet you on Cryos. But even then, it might take me a few days.
Well, by the time you get there, we might be leaving, judging by the rate that we're being let out.
Oh, okay. Well, you sound like absolute garbage. You should really rest up. You know, time is the best medicine. I could try to help as best as I can. What do you need? I'll need to get materials
Regenerate.
and stuff. What happens?
Boom.
It's
A
a
lung?
long story.
You lost a lung?
No, I just have a hole in it.
Oh, are you okay?
Yes, Nelly is the worst one.
Oh no! Oh God! Oh dear! Oh God! Okay. Is he? Are you all alive? Like, are you?
Yes.
Okay.
On the inside?
Um.
On the outside?
Raven, I'm not alright on the inside. I have a hole through me.
I guess.
I have a hole in my lung. Oh my god, are you okay? Well, by comparison, yeah.
Okay. I can't go to Patala. I can't. I could possibly go to Cryos. That's probably the furthest north I can go. I could go to Tanto if you guys are heading there.
We should be going to Cryo soon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
probably soon.
I'll pack my bags then and try to
Where
get
do
some
you-
supplies. Ready? Oh.
Where should we? Looks at Raven, and then where should we meet you?
I
Does we?
was
Raven,
about
where
to
did
ask
you say
you.
we're starting?
Okay. Trying to think of a safe spot to meet that isn't very densely populated. And the first thing that comes to mind is Tanari's hick town.
I mean, that or we could go to that farming place where we met Tam.
Yeah, that also would work. No one
Can we-
believes farmers about weird stuff anyway.
Can we
I mean,
try
then
to...
again, Lizzie's quote-unquote family was there as well.
Actually, I don't want to run into them again.
I think, again, it would be best for Tanari to also be with his family in this time.
Small town. Let's do
You
it.
act like I'm dying!
You could be.
Your usefulness has died.
Hey,
Wow!
If you
It's-
try hard enough, I do believe you can die.
Sorry, Neff, it's a small, hidden-away place, but if you can get to Null Dorkaloon, we should be able to meet you there.
Okay, I've only heard of that place, like, once before. I could try to find it. I'll ask Tam when I get there. I was planning on meeting them in, Violet Bay anyway, so
Looks at Raven.
I'll see you guys when I get there. Just let me know when you're on Cryos, and I could pretty easily navigate towns.
We will. We'll see you soon.
Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys soon then. Oh god. She just, like, quickly hangs it up. Neff is going to be on the search for supplies, and we'll meet you somewhere on Cryos.
I'll just run into her. It's fine.
Well, I'm trying to see if Tunny...
Well, I guess I can't lie about what happens now, because there's physical evidence. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Could not. I'm just gonna make sure.
Sorry.
Can I try to sneak down and get to the to get just either my items or to the cafeteria to make some actual goddamn food?
If I wanted to explain what happened to us in a way that doesn't make it sound very serious, how would I go about that?
I don't know, how would you?
Steven, fuck you in that joke.
It was a great joke.
It's a great joke, even.
Yep.
Fucking disarming
Listen.
piece of shit.
It was a good joke.
It's fine. He got his
But I
right
need
arm
you to
taken away,
stop.
so he's not all right.
He's
Yeah.
left-handed. He's fine.
I think it's alright.
It's gonna be
It's still right.
okay.
Like, he primarily uses the left hand for attacks, like short sword and such.
Yeah, he'll be okay for a little bit. But you guys are definitely gonna need some healing time. Like,
Yep.
For a while, Chris
I-
has a deeper voice.
as you kind of are navigating, who's going to the cafeteria with Pud?
Me, with my dagger in my one hand.
Yep. Alright. You and Pud are heading down. Can you both make perception checks for me? Both of you.
Yes, I can.
I have you rolling that one after saying that. Oh, I
Well,
rolled
I have
nat
reliable
4.
talent, so even a nat 1 is a 19.
Cool.
Okay, so 19, technically.
Yeah. So that's,
I have failed almost every perception check so far. It's kind of impressive.
With your
Guess you
modifier,
get
it kind of
satisfied
is.
up.
I mean, yeah, you are, as you guys are looking around, you were looking for the cafeteria, which is easy enough to find, but as you are heading there, you see, like, a paper boy bringing in, like, the daily paper and stuff. And you glance over it just for a sec as you see like the headline of it, as Pfizer Armory exploded last night in a horrible explosion.
Hey, little boy.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
Could I buy a paper?
It's
Sure.
like, take out a gold. Hand him a gold paper.
Okay. Thank you. There's only 2 copper. I can try to see if I have it. They'll start gathering.
No, Pud's already gone. Pud's already gone.
He bought a paper with a $100 bill.
He really did. Yeah.
Okay, Pud has money. Pud's gonna give that money out to people.
How kind of you.
Yeah.
Pud's not Tanari. So
I
Pud
love
will
how
just
Tanari
take
is the back.
Yeah.
I'll take, even though Tanari's like I'm poor as hell, I'm gonna take and tuck it under my arm. I'm gonna tuck it under my my left arm.
Yeah.
Because I don't want Tanari to feel bad. And then
Tanari's just following Pud with a flaming dagger,
Man. Luckily you don't
ready
need 2
to
hands
fight
to
any
ignite
nurse
it.
who says we're not allowed to leave the room.
If I attempt to leave the room, will I be stopped?
You would have been, but at this point they've given up on you.
Oh, fantastic. Just goes on a walk. Yeah, peace.
Yeah. You managed to make it to the cafeteria. There isn't actually any food there to be prepared. It's very baseline. It's very much like already prepackaged stuff. You know, hospital food.
Is there a kitchen?
Not really. It's just kind of like a large room where there's like a couple of microwaves.
All
What
right.
kind of a hospital
Can't-
doesn't
And
have a
like,
kitchen?
there is like a kitchen. Like there's like a sink and a stove top, but it's not
All right.
full
Can
of
I
food.
use the packaged stuff, and I want to try to make food out of it?
All right. Well, what are you gonna make out of packaged food?
Well, it depends.
Packages.
Nice.
We're gonna get plastic. Yeah.
Yeah. My
I
favorite.
mean, I'm gonna
plastic.
try to put it together and make like an actual like solid meal out of the smaller items. Like I'll take like some of the crackers, crush them up, and make like a breading for chicken or whatnot.
There is no chicken.
Well, I want to try my best, but I can't because like that's a 9.
Yeah, this is fucking hospital food. It's gross. The oven is kind of broken and it's not entirely turning on properly. And as you're like going around, my brain just backfired there because I read that Jay called me a bitch and then I was laughing. But that's yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
I was supposed to tell you I was waiting for the right opportunity.
Fair enough.
It's
No,
gonna
I
be-
am reading chat, but I'm also trying to DM, so I'm not going to be responding to chat. This is not a chat stream. No, you can basically warm up the pre-packaged food. It's once again, it's not the greatest meal of all time, but it doesn't need to be.
But could I leave the hospital?
No,
It's just leave.
no, they will not let you leave. But you could hang
Can
around
I-
for a
can I
little bit.
sneak out.
I was gonna ask if I could roll a stealth check to leave.
Yeah, you guys are real stealth.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Go.
Let me just double check. Gotta love reliable talent.
It's gonna be a 22.
Nice.
That'll be a 30.
Nice. Yeah, you guys managed to, without breakfast, just kind of sneak out through like a side door of the hospital.
I'm not eating hospital food, okay? Where's the nearest bakery?
Perception check.
Hell yeah.
If you want to rely, I'll give you advantage because you're a cat and you got a good nose.
Hell yeah.
So are we assuming that Tanari and Raven slipped out and noticed each other?
Yeah, you guys are together.
I'm gonna take the 26.
Yeah. You take a 26 and you smell around a little bit and you get that whiff of like like fresh baked goods on your nose. And it's just down the road a little bit. Not too far.
Alright, I'll head there.
I will follow.
Real
Alright.
food. This way.
You head towards it, and yeah, there's a little bakery open. There's like a dwarven lady who's like just like setting out like a little like sort of like a little stand like with like that says like fresh bake bread every morning, and you know there's a she's, you know.
Good morning.
Yeah, she kind of looks up. She goes, "Oi, are you guys are, by the way, for context, wearing hospital gowns?"
Nice.
Tanari would not get out of bed without wrapping himself in his cloak. So he's wearing a hospital gown and a cloak.
Yeah, fair enough. She kind of goes, "Are you?" And she just blinks at you. She goes, "You got coin?"
Absolutely, I do.
All right, this way. And she waves her hand, and just lets you guys in. As you just like this, it's a small, very small cafe, but or like kind of like there's like kind of like a couple of seats where you can probably sit down and like get like a coffee with like some of these with like a cinnamon roll or something. What would you like to get?
Do they have cheesy bread loaf?
Yes, because this is
Perfect.
fantasy.
I will get a loaf of cheesy bread.
Yes, you get a loaf of cheesy bread. You could drop silver for that.
Do they have garlic butter?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, and I'll grab some garlic butter.
Sure.
And I will pay that.
That's a silver.
And then I will head back to the hospital.
What's Tanari getting?
Do they make sandwich?
Yeah, she can make you a sandwich.
Like Subway, but better?
Like Subway, but better. I mean, yeah. Have you ever been to like a nice like deli? Like they'll make sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can make you like a nice BLT or something.
Can I sleight of hand a sandwich?
BLT,
No.
Beetles, Locust, and Tarantula.
Okay.
Sleight of hand.
I can't sleight of hand here, then I'm
Sleight
gonna
of
go
hand,
somewhere
you no
else
longer
where I
have to
can
ask
sleight of
which
hand.
one, Caleb.
As I'm leaving, I realize Tanari doesn't have any fucking money. And I'll like toss the gold at his head and be like, okay, yeah, there you go.
Throws
Just
it at the wrong
bonks
hand.
off. And you don't have an arm to pick it up.
Sorry, I forgot about
I will get
Sorry,
1
I'm-
gold worth of sandwiches.
1 gold worth will get you about 6 subs.
6 subs. Okay. I'll have like a bit of a variety. I'll have like a BLT and I'll have like a Cajun chicken or something like that.
You know, you can get like the turkey one. There's like a turkey or like a ham or one's just like a grilled cheese. You get a variety.
It's just really hot.
And then I'll just get like the other 4 will just be like random, and I will find a way
Yeah.
to shove them into a pocket, and I'll take them back for.
You can like hide them in a pocket in your coat. You see she even like puts it in like a bag for like a little bag for you and like hands it over with like a strap that you can just like hold over your wrist. And like hide it under and then hide your hand underneath the cloak. So
Thanks, Dwarven lady.
she goes,
Alright, go back.
she's like, you have a good
I
day,
go
and
to
then you
wave
guys
with
leave.
my right hand. Oh, right. Thanks.
You know.
Alright, I say we save the sandwiches for lunch, and then we eat the bread for breakfast. The longer that we have to stay at this hospital, we should probably make the good food last.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you guys can on your way navigating back, you see coming down the road towards the hospital, you recognize Mercury, Ross, Dresdenthal, all of them out of their armor at this point. They're just wearing like common clothing.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Ross just looks at you and he goes, "What? No, actually, no. I see the bread. I totally get it. How you guys feeling?
Oh, great. Never felt better.
Right. Yeah, I totally believe that. We were gonna go sign in like, you know, normal legal people do. Why don't you guys sneak back in the way you came, and we'll meet like we just totally didn't see you.
How about me?
All right. You guys also notice, while Ross is talking, kind of beside him, is a small, like satyr girl. And she has very much, like, she has like a very long skirt, so you only see like the bottoms of her hooves.
Who's the new chick?
Oh, this, you probably don't recognize her. This is Rue. You've met before. And she just kind of shyly waves.
Apologies, I don't remember you, but don't take it personally. I don't remember most people.
It's no problem. was usually wearing my masks, and you guys were really strong. We only met that one time back in the mansion when we were all still kind of brainwashed and wanting to kill you.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah,
Pierce-
yeah, that was me.
yeah, don't take that personally.
I
He does that to everyone.
right. I
Okay,
I was slightly concerned, but understandable. Um, I just came in because I can kind of heal people, and they were worried and wanted me to look over you guys.
Oh yeah, they will definitely need to look over. I am perfectly fine though, so no worries.
Good to hear. I'll see you inside, I guess. And Ross is just kind of gives you a nod, like just go around. I'll see you in a sec. And you see them enter the front entrance of the hospital.
Nari, out of curiosity, why didn't you tell me I was wearing a hospital gown still?
Slipped my mind.
Fair enough. Alright, you ready to sneak back in?
Yeah.
Oh, or do we pick more shit up before we go in, just so we don't have to sneak back out? How long do you think they're gonna keep us here? In your best educated guess. I don't know. I've never been to like a public hospital before.
Make a history check for for common knowledge.
Both of us, one of us with advantage.
Both of us. What you choose.
I've never been to a public hospital before. I was a rich boy.
But
we have a private doctor in house.
Yeah, well, you don't. You normally have a private doctor in house. In this scenario, you don't, because you all fucking blew yourselves up and now have to deal with the consequences. It's public information that you guys did blow yourselves up.
I'll just do a straight roll.
Wait,
18.
how public we talking?
Tanara, even with you in the worst state, you probably assume that they'll only hold you up for probably the rest of the day and then send you off somewhere nearby just to keep resting, because normal hospitals kind of they'll hold you until you're stable, and when you're stable they'll kick you out, and all of you are at this point considered stable, so they'll probably only hold you for a couple more hours.
Okay, well, this should be enough food to last us a few hours then. And again, how public is this knowledge?
I'm just assuming Tanari knows this because he might have had to stay at a hospital before in his past.
He's probably stayed in a hospital.
Yeah.
I meant the explosion. How public of knowledge is the explosion at this point?
Well, you didn't pick up the paper.
Is there a paper on our way back?
Yeah, you can pick one up. There's those little a paper boy on the street as you guys are walking back, and you can toss him a gold pud or a copper because it's 2 copper.
Awesome. I'll toss him 2 copper. Hey, Tanari, look, we made the front page.
Yeah, and basically, because I believe Pud also bought it, so you and Pud would understand the knowledge that front page is the Feister factory, the Feister Armory factory, exploded last night in a horrible explosion. No civilians were hurt in the blast. However, a rambunctious 5 mercenaries were found nearby and brought into private care.
That's fucking weird wording for that. I don't know. We gotta get.
But you get the idea that you guys were not named in it, and there's only a picture of what was left of the building, which is what you see is practically nothing.
Nice.
Some of the fence is still there, and some of the stone that was the concrete that built the building is still splattered around the area, but the main heart of the building and the containments of whatever was inside of it is just totally gone.
I see. We'll try harder next time.
Yeah. But you see, you guys were not mentioned by name. They don't know your team name or anything. They were a bunch of weird mercenaries were there. They might have been a part of it. But more information will be soon. Will be out soon. The moment we can find them. So you get the idea.
Okay. So, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to do damage control here because this might come up later, and I don't want to seem like a total idiot.
That's fair. You can figure that out for yourself. But you guys, I'll say, using the same stealth rolls as before, you guys sneak back in with your new goodies and go greet Piers and Pud.
Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Booze.
Oh. Hey, wait.
Pierce smiles for a second, pulls out the bottle. The one that no one knows has blood in it.
Booze?
Booze! It looks like a bottle of, like, old Dwarven ale that you remember you stole years ago when you went to go spy on fucking Piers and Mercury that one time.
He doesn't have to know that, okay?
Years ago. It hasn't been years.
It's been like a few months. It feels like years to me.
No. And what Piers doesn't know won't hurt him. He does not need to know.
Can I, in the hospital,
I think Piers knows.
My stuff?
Oh yeah, well, what is your stuff? What are you doing? You have about like a couple hours before Raven.
I just want to grab my shit and then head back to the room. And with my shittily made food, I'm just gonna sit there and eat it and look out the window for a bit.
Anime protagonists stare out the window. Oi, we brought goodies.
Nice. Also, if you want booze, here you go.
And then I will hand Raven a juice box.
Giving Raven the bottle that he would assume is not full of blood.
Oh, Piers, you beautiful bastard. And he will take it.
Okay, rude.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay, already. Yeah. I haven't even drank from this thing yet. It's like, okay, yeah, con, just from touching.
Blood, you're drinking blood.
You know, I haven't done that in a while. It's gonna be a 22.
It's blood. It's blood. It's blood. That's not booze. That's blood. Why does Piers have a jar of blood? Why does Piers have a fucking booze-filled bottle of blood? It's blood. It's gross. It's irony. It's red. And like, as you pull it away, you look like a vampire's. Your like entire bottom lip is just covered with it, and it's like gross, and it like drips onto your like gown for a little second.
Here. Take a sip.
I'm gonna hold
Don't strain yourself.
I'm gonna hold the juice box up to Raven's lips.
Raven is just going to look at Piers and with the most betrayed look on his face, like, what the hell? Why? Why would you do this?
Technically I didn't. That's technically my dad. And apparently that's what happens when you go into whatever that
Your
point
dad's
is.
an asshole.
Well, he drank all of it, and he drank all of it, and it came back filled with blood instead.
I can't even enjoy blood.
He needed it. He's been trapped there for 13 years.
You know what? Forgiven, but why would you give me something you knew didn't have?
Shh, Raven, take a sip. Take a sip.
And I'll like bend the bendy straw towards Raven's lips.
Thank you, Pud. I will happily take juice over whatever the fuck that was. Thanks.
It's not juice.
It's hard alcohol. It is like it is Everclear. It is essentially like pure just alcohol. It is hard.
Just can't catch a break today. It's like, oh yeah, juice. Okay, I'll take juice.
I thought you wanted alcohol.
You know what? This is fine. I will happily sip on Everclear in a juice box.
Yeah, well, now with your
chug it.
my voice keeps cracking today. What the fuck is going on? But no, as you guys could sit around with your cheesy buns and your alcohol and soon enough, the construct gang comes back in, and you see Drez has like a bunch of like flowers that doesn't look like they were paid for, more like they were torn out of somebody's garden.
Nice.
Oh.
Enjoy the sentiment.
You know, followed closely by Thrall, who just kind of gives everybody a casual wave as he goes to just like sit down in one of like the chairs. Ross is there, and so is Mercury, and so is Rue. Tiny skater girl with a very long kind of like black skirt that kind of covers most of her legs.
Was she the one that peers?
Yeah.
Merciful? Yeah.
Yeah.
He just sees her and looks at her, and then immediately looks to Mercury, and then back to everyone else.
Mercury just kind of goes, we got a little worried, and we decided calling in an extra hand of help probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, hey guys, long time no see.
And you see she kind of waves. She's like, hello. I can sort of help.
Can you reattach limbs?
I don't know if that's entirely in my specialty.
Oh yeah, I need to work on that. Hey, alright, Tenari, I'm gonna go get set up.
Okay.
This is attempt number 2 for reattaching your arm.
Do we just want to wait for Neff instead?
Fine.
Or an artificer?
We already called her.
Called Neff.
I mean, you also have
wasting her time.
We're not wasting her time. An artificer can't patch up your lung.
Well, that's true.
Take the other arm, Tenari.
You have a mechanical lung? Is that a thing that you can have?
Possible.
I
yes, I would like one
if you want an iron lung, I could give you pneumonia.
I'm good.
People are really trying to ruin my plans.
You see as Rue kind of walks over to you, Tenari. And she's very, like, she's tiny compared to you. She's only about, like, 5'1". Like, she kind of... Yes. She kind of, like, gestures, kind of like asking if it's alright if she kind of looks over. I can't say I can reattach it, but I can make a sort of, makeshift prosthetic. It's not, well, I shouldn't say it's gonna take me a couple days to attune to you, but I have something that I think might be able to help a little bit. It won't be a real arm, and it won't be metal like Mercury's, but it will be something that at least could hold something.
It's gonna be wood. We can never use fire again.
I was gonna say tentacle arm. But wood would be funny.
You see she pulls out of her bag a small bronzy looking disc with that kind of like that blue plate, a very similar design to what like what their armor, what like Ross's armor and like dresses is usually made out of. And she kind of says, well, first we'll need to like activate it with a soul crystal, so but basically it'll create a phantom arm which you can use. It's not a permanent I don't think it would ever be considered permanent, as having a ghostly arm isn't entirely great, but it'll be something.
Hey, there's the solution.
But we do need to take a fragment of your soul and put it in the crystal.
Pass.
Okay. Well, I can't regenerate arms, so
well, thanks for the suggestion, kid.
I mean, it won't hurt if that's what you're worried about.
No, I just don't really like the idea of losing a part of my soul.
Well, that's true, but only you'll have it, because we won't take it. Like, it'll just be for you, unless you give it to somebody else, which would be a little strange. You see, she just makes slight eye contact to Mercury and then back to you.
Hey, you leave him alone. That was a romantic gesture.
You don't know shit about that. You were not there for
yeah,
that.
no one knows.
Nobody knows about that.
I feel like Mercury Mayo would have told the others, but they just like, yeah, whatever. Like, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was saying that out of character.
But if you say no, she'll back away.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass.
And have you guys heard maybe anything about, well, the guy we came to,
Yeah, he probably respects something now.
Well, duh. One of his factories was flattened. Not all the way.
It's
Disappointingly, but
one down,
more or less.
4 to go.
Oh, I am not surviving 5 more of those.
We don't need to destroy them. Say we that like that. At least if we do it, be smart about it.
Do you think we actually killed all the robots that were inside the building?
I think, are you referring to that one specific one?
Yeah. That is the one I am referring to.
Yeah, you. None of you saw that, but it seems Levi may have recreated Orion in some form.
Uh-huh. Oh shit, you don't think there's multiple copies of that fucking thing, do you?
Who knows? Who knows with him, honestly? It could be, it couldn't.
I would have thought that both Levis would have been obsessed with the same vampire.
I
couldn't
don't
even get a
think
different one.
that one. I think the air quotes Levi we first met may have just been a shell for Orion to use as armor. Considering what
Oof.
was left of him.
That is,
Felt
that
more
is
like
cold.
well, it felt more like he was a suit of armor for him to wear in the situation that we came to kill him.
Well, I guess it would explain the ramblings in the diary.
I feel like that was him, but whatever. He had left a copy of him to protect Orion. That's what I think.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, we'll keep an eye out, see if, Mr. CEO has any words about his factory exploding. At the very least, we'll get a possible location. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, and speaking about all that, Ross would pipe up and say, well, I don't know if killing them was the right word, but I can say for certain that all of those bots of that make or model would be no longer in practice if it was connected to that factory. But there are a few more around here. I believe Rue, you found one, and she kind of goes, yeah, we located one, closer to, the woods over there, but it's a little weird. Things get a little weird when you go over to the, east side, but you guys need to rest. I don't think your top priority should be these factories right now. If you want my personal opinion, I think you should go home.
We are.
Oh, I would love to go home. Home is fantastic. Yeah.
We
I
are.
feel
We're not
like,
going back to Bahara, but we are leaving.
Oh,
the
you meant
island.
that home. Yeah, that would make more sense.
I mean, I understand. There's a lot, of things that are dangerous out there and such.
Fortunately, there ain't no rest for the wicked.
That
As
is...
soon as we are supposed to leave the hospital here, we're immediately going back into something equally dangerous.
Hey, don't give my family that much credit, man.
I mean...
The way you talk about them, you make them feel like we're going back to another Orion.
I mean, they're probably not that bad. I'm probably over-exaggerating. Don't mind me. But if I can get my little brother my younger sibling out of that situation, I would very much like to do that.
I mean, I respect your guys' decisions very much, but I mean, you have a punctured lung and he lost his arm.
You are right. Okay, guys, I've got a solo mission. You rest up, and I'll go grab my younger sibling.
Yeah, no.
What? I'm in the best shape out of all of you.
I'm fine. Mostly.
High five.
About 80% of me is fine.
Surprise anyway, we can at least come up with a better strategy when we're there. Considering I did leave everything we do once we get there up to you. And when I say that, that means all of us follow you.
Well, great. Okay. Yeah, no pressure. All right. Well, if Neffy is going to be there, I say we visit her first and get a few issues taken care of. As they may not be the most dangerous people you've ever met, but you might want to be at functional, not with holes in lung, or missing arm, or broken wing, or unconscious.
Yeah, are we bringing her with us?
Can I try to fly?
You can try.
Yeah. I'm gonna try, please.
She can
Make an
she can walk on
athletics.
I mean, she's still asleep.
If she can walk on her own and she wishes
I
to come
feel
with,
like
I'm
she's
not gonna stop her.
I feel like it's more the fact that Tony is currently asleep, and if we just, teleport to Tanari's house while she is still asleep and she wakes up.
You also,
somewhere
you guys
strange.
do know that Neffy said that she would be a few days, so she won't be. If you guys get kicked out, she will not be there.
I say we drop specifically Tony back off at the school. They've got a decent infirmary there. They'd be able to take care of her.
And if she wants to meet
she
back
will
up with us, she can.
Well, I'm thinking more along the line she'll not be in the middle of nowhere.
That is true.
And if she wants to come,
They have
figure out
those
where we are. We can't
teleportation
stop
pads.
her.
She can contact us on top of the school has those teleportation pads, and if I'm correct, Pud, you and...
Well, we have her number.
Why am I blanking on his Vander came from Trius using one of those, right?
I think there was a Pud spell. No, it was a Vander spell. Vander didn't.
No, there were teleportation circles at the school that lead to every island.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that works.
Also, I got a 15 for my athletics.
Which situation are we talking about? Are we talking about when?
Pud,
this is when
you can't really fly to the speed that you were able to before, but it might take some training to get used to the new scarred wing, the new scars that kind of tore a chunk out of your wing. But you're for now at least able to kind of manage an easy glide.
All right.
Okay, so goal for now: get Tony back to the school, where she'll be cared for.
And then, yeah.
And
She said a few days, so. I mean, we
could.
could. I mean, hypothetically, we could go back to Vahara and then travel, and then that saves her time. And then we could take the. I mean, we just spend a day back home with Pud if you teleport us there. Did Pud use the stick in the same day that we currently are?
No,
I have the stick.
So what we can do is go back to quickly recall now, say, hey, we're gonna come back home, spend the night, and then go to Cryos. That's what we can do instead.
Sounds like a plan.
'Cause
Sounds like a.
It saves her from having to leave, and then it would just be.
Oh shit! I should probably check up on someone.
Oh, are you finally thinking of your owl?
My what? Oh shit! I have an owl.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, never mind.
I think it wouldn't be that bad of an idea to just go back home for a little bit.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Well,
Home.
Are we
Home
dropping
sounds nice.
Tony off at the
yes,
school
we
first?
are. We're.
Okay.
Let's.
Is there
Do-
someone I
I
want
can-
to talk to while we're there?
I can call Mom and get her then ask if she can send the ferry over to get us.
You're gonna make me go on
Yes.
a boat.
Let's
I hate
just.
you. I hate you so much.
The stick is faster, but
Shh, it's
let's
okay.
just relax for
Is
once.
there
Ugly
no
even
way
say.
that we could get teleported from the school?
That she gets around.
So we
Yeah,
can
there-
teleport to the school with the stick, and then use some other way of teleporting to Vahara?
I mean, there probably is, but I don't know if it would be
I mean,
in the
if
city
anywhere
or
has
if
a
it
way
would be
to
somewhere
teleport,
else on
it's a
the
magic
island.
school. I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe
Let's
maybe we
get
should
to the
ask your mom,
school.
because
Let's get to the school and figure out what we're doing next.
All right, someone grab Tony.
Teleportation stick. Please. Teleportation stick.
Yes.
I kind of can't grab Tony.
Yeah.
I got it.
Pierce stands
You
up.
guys basically get the call from the nurse of basically being all like, all right, guys, you guys have been discharged. You guys should get your stuff and get out.
Yep, working on it.
You know-
We are
Pierce
mid
summons
leaving
the
as she
sword.
walks in. We just
Holding
fucking
it.
teleport out as soon as the nurse walks in.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
that's
you guys,
funny.
you
You
guys,
thought we
get-
were gonna wait.
you guys thought you guys get your clothing back on and whatever. Rue does leave that little disc thing. She just kind of slips it into your bag, Tanari. You notice she's not very stealthy about it. She doesn't have a great stealth modifier. So you notice, but like it doesn't appear to do anything. It's just kind of like an option if you ever decide that you
Fair enough.
want it. It's an option. So.
I'm looking for something more permanent, anyways.
Mm-hmm. But so you guys can put your clothing back on, grab your stuff.
Stay by time, everyone.
Yeah, Ross and everybody else, will give you a wave goodbye, give you a hug.
Actually, more intimate with Mercury.
I wave with my shoulder.
You have another hand,
I know,
think
but
it's
that's
when you
holding
think
on for the
about it.
teleportation.
You can let go for like half a
No,
sec.
no, I wave with the shoulder.
Alright, well, I guess, hopefully next time we see each other, it's under better circumstances than this.
Just rest up, seriously. We'll take care of one of the factories while you're gone. We'll tell you how it goes. Keep you updated. And hopefully we don't blow ourselves up in the mess.
I'm
Alright,
sure
so-
you're smarter than us, so...
If you blow yourself up, we will make fun of you.
Do you
That,
want the last bit of my dynamite?
you know what? I'm good.
Oh,
But...
good, because I didn't want to give it to you anyways.
Right. Okay. Just tell your dad I say hi. Ross says, just looking directly at Tanari.
Going back to Vahara, I need to
You're lucky I don't have a
visit.
second hand or I'd punch you for that.
You know, you could always get him back.
You can let go for a second. We're not teleporting right now.
But
Okay,
teleport
I let
without
go and I punch Ross.
Okay, roll for an
Teleport.
attack.
him. But quick without him.
No.
Okay,
wrong with
let
that?
me check my unarmed strike.
I'm not leaving
Okay.
him yet.
It's not great.
I think it should be 1 because it's plus your strength mod.
My strength mod is 0, but I apparently have proficiency with unarmed strikes or something.
Why?
I don't know, but I have a +4 to unarmed strikes.
Yeah, because hold on, it should. Yeah, it's 1 plus your proficiency and your strength.
Yeah, you're proficient with unarmed. So it's just my proficiency bonus. That's just strength. Anyways,
Roll it up. Punch
yes,
Ross,
I was
do
about
it.
to. Hopefully. 13.
No, you miss. You go for a swing, and Ross just kind of leans to the side, and then just kind of nod and go, "Nice one. All right." He just kind of like turns you around by the shoulders and shoves you back towards them. Have fun. Don't die this time, all right?
Don't tell us what to do.
I'll die if I want to. You're not my dad now.
I never said I was. I don't know where you got that idea. I'm just very friendly with yours.
I kind of get why.
Raven, please stop.
He's pretty hot.
He is really hot.
Raven?
Raven, that's my uncle.
I already have one. Raven, I already have one person trying to impersonate my stepdad. I don't need another.
I'm not your stepdad. I'm just fucking your dad.
And again, I am just simply saying, I get why. I wouldn't do it.
I'd like to draw my dagger and ignite it as I look Ross dead in the eyes. You want me to try again?
Do you want mine? It's a little longer.
Just go, Fireboy.
That's what she said.
You know, I wasn't
If
implying
you keep
it that
threatening me,
way.
I'll make it official that you'll have to call me mommy.
Oh,
Fucking slit your
sucks to
throat
be
before
you.
that happens.
I have no parents. This is fine.
I'll be your parent. It's okay.
But you guys can all hold hands. Or hand.
Hey, you don't have to be rude about it, Caitlin.
No.
And in stuff.
Yep.
We just tie a bit of rope around Tanari's arm, or where it was.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And as long as you're all holding on, you feel that pressure as you guys pull in and release as you guys are in the courtyard of the academy.
Cool. I'm running off.
Immediately goes to the office.
Yep. You guys just immediately split up. You land and then you just go.
Is no one helping me carry Tony to the... Okay, yeah, no,
I'm
I
gonna
got
help.
this,
I'll
guys.
help.
This is fine.
I mean, you guys are out in the courtyard, and you see the Large Fjordborg druid teacher is there, and he'll see that Tony's unconscious, still sleeping, and he'll just you guys will get an extra hand of like someone who probably has a decent strength modifier if you want. There's other students around the area,
Aw, thank you.
and so you and Putter taken. His
Hey,
name's
you know,
Joseph.
he's a druid. He could wild shape. Just throw Tony on the back of a bear or something.
Yeah. But yeah. All right. So I guess we'll go. Where's Tanari gone?
I'm going to look for the teacher of artificers.
Oh yeah, the artificer teacher. Yeah, great. You head down kind of towards the artificer's basement, which you guys were in once before to fight the contracts the first time. And there there he is, this little halfling guy, white hair, and he's currently teaching up a class. As you kind of step in and enter, and then he kind of goes, "Oh, hey, just give me 1 sec, all right?" And he kind of cleans up his things and kind of walks out of the room, kind of into like it's more like junky hallway, like right in front of the classroom, and just kind of looks up at you and he's like, well, what can I do for you?
Well, it seems I was disarmed.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Are you okay?
Well, I could kind of use a hand.
Are you just gonna keep making puns at me? Is this
This is how
That
not
wasn't even intentional. That one wasn't even intentional.
Really? That wasn't intentional? That one sounded intentional. Wow!
That's the thing is, I know it sounded more intentional than the first one, but it was genuinely an accident.
Yeah.
Both in and out of character.
Yep. Nice.
Okay.
Rocco would approve.
So you want... Are you looking for like a prosthetic or something?
Yeah, but I was looking for something a little more special than that.
So like a special prosthetic?
Yeah,
Like...
one that has vaguely the same form as an actual arm. You know, it doesn't have to look like flesh, but, you know, not just like two steel bars stuck together for a joint.
Well, I mean, technically down to its base, all prosthetics are two steel joints that are like that, but like, you know, like adding like a customized option to kind of like rebuild kind of like a fake muscle mass, you know, that's possible to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could, it would take a lot of, altering magic to make it look more like flesh.
Well, it doesn't have to. It just, shape-wise, I'd like it to resemble an arm, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I wasn't just gonna give you like a peg arm or something. Like that would be silly. But we can. I could definitely try to figure out something. Do you have I mean, I've got a class to teach. If you're all right, waiting for a bit. I mean, I've built some or rebuilt some robotic arms in my day. I could probably find something to use as kind of like a reference for you. He starts like mumbling off some things. Basically ends up saying like, okay, I could probably make up something. It might take a couple weeks though.
You think you can put magic into it?
I mean, I'm an artificer. All I do is put magic into things.
Do you think you could put a couple different spells into it?
Well, I'll see what I'm capable of doing. What do you want?
So basically, Caleb, out of character, what I'm wanting to do is that ring I have, I want to put that into the arm. And then I want to combine that.
What's the ring? Oh, the ring, yeah.
The ring, the defensive ring, or resistance ring. Not like ring of resistance.
You're just gonna have the Infinity Gauntlet.
The Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, I want that to be my arm. So I want to be able to put the gems in that. But I also want to be able to cast Fireball along with Alter Elements so that it comes out as one of the elements that the gems.
Okay. That may or may not happen.
The fucking...
He says, alright. Come back to me in 2 months. We'll see what I got. I'll definitely look into it. I'll need your ring in the meantime.
Okay. I'll hand him the ring and the only gem I have for it.
Yep. He's like, alright, cool. Alright, I come back in around 2.5, 3 weeks, roughly. I'll have this done. I mean, you know, if Adriana can contact you, I'll just ask her to send you a quick message or something. You'll hear. And he'll take the ring and just kind of navigate his back to class. You will not get an instantaneous arm. I'm sorry, that's not how it works.
I didn't expect you to.
But, yeah. You now have an order in for a cool robotic arm. You don't know if it will actually cast Fireball, but you know that it'll do something.
There will be a lot of discussion about this over the next week.
I see why you're in my DMs now. I get it.
Yes.
No, we're gonna talk about it. But also I get to roll to see how successful the project goes because it's in my hands. So that's fun.
That's fair.
I guess who else split apart? Piers, you went
Uh,
straight up to go see your
yeah.
mom.
If she is in class, he'll just watch it.
Yeah, I mean,
But if she is teaching, he will watch it.
watch.
And wait for her.
Yeah, you kind of you find her class. She's kind of teaching a class of people, just kind of, just very base level dunamancy.
He will attempt with absolutely no success because physically, I don't think he has has like no capability to do it.
Yeah, but the thing you notice is that the second that she notices you, she just like drops everything and she just like goes and like runs to you and just like pulls you in for a big hug. And she's like, "Oh, Piers, oh, God, okay, everybody, take a 15-minute break. I'll be right back." She just like kind of takes you by like the hand and just kind of leads you out into the hall, not wanting to really embarrass you in front of a bunch of students, as she just begins to like mother you down, like grab you by the shoulders and just kind of like look you down, like up, and she's, "Are you okay? I heard what happened. That's horrible. I mean,
Saw the newspaper then.
of course I did. You made the national news. I bet everybody on Tansa knows what happened. Alright, like,
They don't know it's us. They just know that it's 5 people.
yes, and I think you should maybe not tell anybody that, because if somebody figures out it's you, then you could be a high target. You know that that man isn't a great man, but you need to.
He probably knows it's us.
Well, that's not any better, I'll be honest. I was hoping he didn't know that.
We are literally the only people besides Mercury and Ross and the others that are against him. It's
Right.
pretty slim pickings, and he already knows. He already knows about them and us, so
Right. Well, I hope Mercury's okay back there then. Um, are you guys staying the night again?
we might. They're talking about potentially if we could use one of the teleportation pads to get back home to Vahara, if it
Oh.
takes us to the city or somewhere else on the island.
I do have a teleportation circle that leads to the library there. Um, it'll be in Vahara, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's where we're in more
Okay.
of the residential district is
Well,
where our home is.
no, it would be kind of in the main disc, I believe.
Well,
I
we can. It's just the elevator. We'll be able to get there, no problem.
right.
Besides, I need to go talk to Rex about Dad.
Right. Well, you take your time. You rest
Yeah,
well,
we're-
all right?
Whenever we're ready to go, I'll call you. I think
Right.
Hud and Raven are bringing Tony and to the nurses, and when she's healed, she'll probably want to accompany us again
Right.
when we get back to Cryos. Or
Well,
whenever she's awake,
Oh.
wherever we are.
I'll let her know what's happened. Um,
She is more alright than most of us.
well,
A
that's
little
good.
more quite banged up like Pud, but not as bad as me and Tanari.
That's good. Um, you, oh, you, yeah, just be careful, all right? I, I, I know it's not a safe career, but I can't help but get worried.
I know. But we'll be alright. As Raven claims that what we're doing on Cryos is a lot safer than what we're doing here anyway.
Well, I hope that's the case then. Well,
Well, We'll be here for the next few hours. If you need us, just
Right.
call.
I have to finish this class if you're okay with just resting for a little bit. After class, though, I can take you all up to the teleportation circle. It'll be about an hour or so. If you don't mind the wait.
No, of course not. If
Okay.
it's all right with you, I wouldn't mind watching you. It's been a while.
Sure, I can pull up a chair. I just.
No, I know I can't learn what you're doing, but I'd still love to try it.
Well, you can certainly come and watch. And she'll open back up the door again, and you can step in and just kind of take a seat as she finishes up her class, her duty mancy.
Oh,
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say he will attempt with like probably no success.
Roll intelligence.
I'm going. Ooh. Soft 20.
Nice. You. Hold on.
Yeah, now you're wrong. Now you're trying to figure this out.
No, hold on. I'll figure it out. Give me a sec. Uh. Goodness.
I saw that 19 and I was like, oh.
Yeah, you're like, I probably to very, very little success.
Yeah, it's like, I'll just like, do nothing, and it's like, oh, I guess somehow, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You learn first level magnify gravity.
Hell yeah!
Congratulations.
I physically can't add that to my spell, so I'm just gonna make a custom action for it.
You learn how to use magnify gravity.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Only at first level.
Hey, that's something.
You got a soft 20. I'll give it to you. It's only a first level spell, but
magnify gravity is pretty cool.
Oh yeah. But with that, you all basically have an hour to yourselves to wander around and do whatever you want. What are Raven and Pud doing?
Well, I think Pud's gonna build Bubs again.
Mm-hmm. Easy
And then
enough.
also just, I'll make Bubs. And is there any place, can I attach Tonari's arm to one of the spinal cords?
No.
Damn it. Alright. Could I attach it to the tail?
No.
Because that's where normally a head is. So I just remove the, decorative head and just add Tonari's arm.
Sure.
Let's go. Alright, nice. That's all I want. That's all I care about.
Alright. What is Raven doing?
I think Alicia's,
Yo, I'm back.
Okay, there you are.
Yes.
Nothing. I'm just asking where you're at. You have a couple hours before you guys can teleport back, because class is in session.
Oh, I guess we were taking Tony to the infirmary.
Yeah. Anything you want to do after that, though? Because she gets there safely. And she'll be notified what happened when she wakes up.
Cool beans. I should probably check in on someone, so I'm going to do that.
Who are you checking in on?
I'm gonna check in on Alos.
Alright. What do you say?
Hey, just checking in. How are things?
Yeah. You get a response a little bit later. And you hear back, oh, things are well. I've sort of bunkered down in Wave Tide for a little while. Kind of on the northern ends of town, so it's an alright place. How are you? I don't know if you can respond to this. It's kind of the big gesture, the response you get back.
Ah, I see. So he's okay.
He's all right.
That's all I needed to know. He does not need to know how I'm doing.
Fair enough. You just ate shit. All right. So, if there's anything else you guys want to accomplish at the school, now's the time to tell me what you want to accomplish.
Oh,
Otherwise,
does the infirmary have more of those memory crystals?
no, sadly not.
Okay, I'm good.
Isn't there a blind professor?
Yeah. That's the,
Could I find them?
Yeah, that's,
Professor?
hold on, I gotta get my fucking notes up for,
Forget the name.
Yeah, the fuck, hold on, give me a sec. What's his name? Hold on, I gotta think of him. Yeah, Gray. I believe his name is Gray.
Can I go out and
Or sorry, not Gray. Gray's the artificer. Frederick.
Frederick. Can I try to go find Frederick?
Yeah, easy enough. You kind of go around. And he doesn't. I'll say for this, he doesn't really have a class in session. As he's kind of sat in the library. He has a couple of books open in front of him as he's not looking at them, as he's just gently gliding his fingers over it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hey.
So, are you blind? I've heard things about it.
Yes.
I do not mean to be rude. I'm just asking.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I, cannot see, but I do know that you are a kobold.
Mm-hmm. How?
I have a sixth sense in this sort of way. It's funny. I can unlock a different part of my mind that some people don't have access to.
Could you teach me how to do such things?
It's entirely possible, but it's not something you can master in a day.
Well, of course, but could you teach me how to begin training so I can train even when I'm not here?
Well, I could.
I will pay.
I'm not looking for money. What can you offer me in return?
Well, what do you desire?
Knowledge.
I can certainly offer you knowledge.
Good. I have a feeling you know quite a lot for a small creature. And you see as he closes the book, and and you see as he closes the book, two eyes open on the front of it, and it just kind of grows little legs and scampers away.
Okay, what the fuck is that?
Those what?
Never mind. Please continue.
Alright, and he's come, he had gestures for you to take a seat across from him.
I will.
And he pulls out from underneath his robe, a crystal ball, which he kind of rolls over the table, but it doesn't make contact with the wood. It just kind of rolls in your direction, hovering maybe an inch above it.
I'll catch it.
Yeah, he says, now, project your memories into it.
Alright, I close my eyes and I want to... Let's see, what memory should I project? Can I project just the memories of, one of the oldest lives I know?
Sure. Make a wisdom check.
Alright. Wisdom. That's a 14.
You try to push your memories into this crystal ball, and you're looking at them, and you're trying to see your memories play back to you, and nothing is happening. You're just staring at a crystal ball.
Can I try to use the brain box?
Sure.
Alright. Right.
What is
So
your
that's
question?
So, never mind. Fucking goddamn it. I hate.
What's your question?
Well, my question was, what knowledge does this man seek? And I got another 14.
Well, with that, you'll get a very generic answer. History. As you're trying to project into it, you are unable to really project anything. You know he wants some sort of knowledge, probably history or something, especially with your brain box. That's really it. You are unsuccessful in your trial. And you see, as you are unsuccessful, he just sits back and his hands kind of like intertwine with one another, and he just smiles and he goes, "Take it with you. Keep practicing. The day you can see your own memories reflected in that ball, you can bring it back to me. And then you'll be ready."
Fuck you. I'm gonna try again.
Alright.
This time I want to try to get a specific memory of the knowledge I have about the dragons and about the history of the Draconic Isles.
Okay. It doesn't work. You're like practically like nose up against this ball, and you see him. He's just like he kind of just chuckles to himself. He's like, "Mm-hmm."
Put's face is completely red. He is just so focused, and nothing is happening.
Pud, you should breathe.
Breathing is not necessary. I need to think.
You need oxygen to think. You do know that, right? Take it with you. I've got plenty.
Thank you.
Keep practicing, though.
I'm gonna hold it and try to walk back to my dorm with my eyes closed, using only my memory.
Okay.
Just trying to
make a dexterity saving throw. And also make a roll plus history, and then roll a dex save.
History and then dex. History. It's an 8.
Oh
Okay,
god.
That's 8 for history, and then for my dex saving throw, that is a nat 1.
Perfect. You immediately close your eyes and you walk head first into a wall. You get about 5 feet and walk straight into a wall. And Frederick just goes, "Are you
I'm fine.
okay?"
I pass Pud in the hallways as he's making his way back.
Pud doesn't make it out of the library.
I'm gonna keep trying. Eventually.
Roll again.
Okay. Okay. So do you want me to roll another dexterity
yes,
or
both
history?
of them.
Okay. Here's my history.
Okay.
18. Dexterity saving throw. That's a non-natural 20.
Okay, so you leave the library and Pud, you see Pud walking. Raven, you see Pud walking with his eyes closed, walking.
Pud, what are you?
Hello, I knew you were there because I am.
And you see exiting the library just after Pud is Frederick, the division teacher with the long violet robes.
Oh hey,
and
the dude that told me meditate.
Well, have you been trying?
Been a bit distracted.
Fair enough. You guys look. You guys feel like you've been through some shit. I'm not gonna question it though. It's not my place.
I almost thought he was gonna say I looked like shit.
Yeah,
well, you kind of do, but I'll say it's because you're radiating so much stress. Kind of smells bad.
I'm always radiating stress. There's no difference from when you first met me.
Well, like when I first met you, you were more.
Can I try to smell
scared.
the stress?
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
A perception?
Yeah, perception.
Right.
This is perception, but because you're using your nose.
That's a 27.
Raven just smells a little bit like sweat, and then you realize, oh, maybe that's what he smells.
I use deodorant. I wear cologne.
How long has it been since you took a shower?
How long has it been since you took in a shower, Pud?
How long has it been since any of you took a shower?
We're adventurous. What's a shower?
Months.
Jesus Christ! Go home and take a bath, you idiots! God!
I'm gonna go take a bath.
If going to a bathhouse isn't part of your home adventure, I'm gonna cry.
Can I go up to Adriana's
For the
room?
fan service.
Can I go up to
Prepare.
Adriana's room and take a bath in her fucking bathroom?
Yeah, I mean, there's also like communal washrooms.
No,
and, like...
I'm using that because that's probably the better one.
Okay,
I'm not
well,
using
it's
a
locked because she's
communal
currently in a class.
I'm just gonna go hang at the library. I'm not gonna let that sweat comment bother me.
You go hang out at the library. I'll say no because Adriana's door is locked and you can't really go take a bath right now.
Alright, I'm gonna stone shape a little hole and then if I can crawl through.
Okay, well, you crawl through. You
And
can
then
go.
I'm stone shaping it again after I get in to close it.
You go in and
then I
you
go
take a bath.
I pull the book, and then I go into her room, and then I fucking take a bath.
Yeah, it's like one of those nice, really round, like porcelain bathtubs.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a little wet at the bottom. You can tell she probably took a bath like last night or earlier in the morning.
Is it a clawfoot?
What does that mean?
A
It's the
clawfoot
type
tub?
of bathtub.
They're like those super fancy bathtubs, and the feet
yeah,
of
fuck
the bathtub look like claws.
Oh yeah. It's a fucking fancy ass bathtub.
And Pud's gonna just kind of relax and nap a bit in there, which is not smart, but he's gonna do it.
Yeah, but
He's tired.
fair enough. And closer to the end of the day, class ends and everybody and Adriana can finally take you guys back. Pud's the only one who took a bath. Everybody else was just kind of vibing, hanging out.
I'm still just in the bathtub. I've gotten pruny as hell.
Why do you smell like my shampoo?
Oh, that was shampoo? Oh. It doesn't taste very good, I have to say.
Okay. Thanks, Pud. Thank you.
I suggest maybe using something like if you're gonna have like a bathroom snack, I suggest like something not shampoo tasty,
It's about okay. Well, but like anyway, you guys, she'll lead you up kind of around where around where the same hallway where the teleportation circle back to Cryos or Osri was, which is where you guys hung out the first time. She leads you down and around a little further and opens up a different door. And she kind of says, I've already contacted some of the people at the library, so they're aware you're showing up. You can use this. Hopefully it will take you back home as quick as possible. Just remember to thank them. Using teleportation circles takes a lot of preparation. And so gesture over to the large circle. You guys can all clamor on with all of your things.
Mm-hmm.
Full beans.
Alright. And you see as she kind of leans down and takes a piece of chalk out of her pocket and just completes the final line on it. And as the final line completes, all of you just get like absorbed by this light, and then suddenly you are released out into a room of a very similar size.
Thank you.
But it is stony, and there's like electric lanterns hanging from the wall, or like electric lights hanging from the wall, like the light bulbs and stuff. And you see an elven man just kind of standing there, and he kind of goes, "You're welcome. You are all the ones Adriana was sending? The Outcasts, I believe."
Yeah, that's us. Thanks.
Right this way. Don't touch anything. And he kind of stands up proper and leads you all out back, kind of like out the back of this library into the main section. There's a few people studying around, normal library vibes. I believe Raven's been here once before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been here. You haven't been to the back rooms, and you didn't know a teleportation circle was back there. But you're familiar with like the main library area.
I think I've been to the library in almost every place that we've been to.
I think so. But needless.
You got kicked out of one of them too.
You did.
We started. The
Yeah.
Underdark didn't like us.
The Underdark didn't fucking like you guys at all. But you guys leave the library, and you take in a breath of that fresh air as you look around at the stony walls, the kind of the wooden and stone streets and bridges and walkways built around out of some of the buildings. It doesn't look like the day you first got here. The buildings aren't built out of the stalagmites like they used to be. A lot of the buildings which used to hang are now built on kind of like normal ground level, but they're still built up tall. There's a lot of walkways, and you can even see like a bit of sunlight peeking through some of like in the more central area, like down where like the central plaza is. There's a little bit of sunlight that comes through straight from the tip of the mountain, which no longer really exists. And now there's like a little flower bed there that probably gets some rain if it rains occasionally. But you guys are back in Bahara, and it's been.
I've got the thought. We cause a lot of damage almost everywhere we go.
I mean, it's damage mostly to bad people, so I think it's fine. Also,
wasn't there a mountaintop there?
I'm gonna think of the thing again.
Okay, dude. Roll.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my thoughts through to that my memories exist here.
I'm gonna try to think of
that
memories
thing?
that just happened.
All
Maybe I
right.
get advantage or something. If
Nope.
not,
Nope. You just gotta roll.
that's a 22.
22. Something frequent that just happened. What are you thinking about? What are you trying to project?
I am. Well, if it's the last memory, it's of Pud playing with a rubber ducky in the bath.
Yep. So, projected in this small crystal ball that Pud has been carrying around, is anybody who looks over is just like Pud in Adriana's bathtub with a rubber ducky.
Okay. Neat trick.
And it successfully worked. Congratulations, you did it.
Nice.
Pud's just gonna like look at it, just being so content, and then he gets distracted by the rubber ducky again.
Yep. But you guys are in Bahara.
Yay.
You guys are home. You guys can head back up to the tavern if you want.
Thank you. Piers will definitely go to the tavern.
You wants to
Probably
stop
find
at
a
that
Rex.
boy Hooters.
I want to
Yeah.
go see Shrimp.
Yep.
There's
Sure.
no matching
It's
now.
been quite some time since you saw Shrimp as you kind of peel off to head to the Druidic District. And you kind of see you kind of see all of the weird magical animals in which they were caring for there. There's the half-elf woman who kind of runs the place. I need to remember her name for a second. Hold on. I'm going to open my notes. Just give me a second. It's been, oh god, it's so fucking long since you've been here. It was on January 8th. What the fuck? Okay, it's been
home.
You haven't been home. You guys are home. Doesn't that feel good? Song Dance for Hearts, Thieves. Hold on. Okay, perfect. There she is. Her name is Gwen. There she is. Gwen, the half-elf, she kind of greets you as you enter, and she was like, "Hey! Oh, wait, hey, it's been forever! You got a haircut!" And,
Awesome.
oh, shit, are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, my hair isn't the only thing I got chopped off.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Are you okay? Sorry. I'm glad that you're doing okay. Who are you here to see?
Shrimp.
Shrimp. Oh, he's doing his horns are coming in. Hold on, come here. And she kind of waves you over and leads you to a stall, where you see the three-legged moose, kind of just like chewing on some grass as you kind of approach.
Now.
And you actually do see.
I want some grass.
Right now, he only stands up to about your. He's grown, as he now stands up to about your waist, about your hip, and he's got like two little antlers that are beginning to just sprout from his head as he looks back up to you with these bright eyes and like a noise, and kind of sticks his head through the bars towards you.
Caleb, I'm not sure you understand how big moose are when they're born.
I don't understand either. He's still young. He's maybe a bit bigger. It doesn't matter. He's a small moose. He's the run of the litter. He's allowed to be a little smaller. He only has 3 legs.
So he's only half his normal height at birth.
Yep. And Shrimp will forever be a small animal, will be a small moose because I think it's cute and his name is Shrimp. He's a runt.
Yeah, so which means, at his largest, his shoulders will only be at the height of like a minivan instead of a minivan being able to go under him.
Yep.
That about right?
I think so. I don't know if moose are the height of the minivan.
I saw a video of a moose walking down a highway and there was a minivan alongside it the other day.
Alright, fair enough.
It could genuinely
I have not
driving under it.
Alright, well, anyway, Shrimp's a little bigger now. He kind of goes up almost to like your chest level. And he sticks his head he kind of sticks his head over the little gate. They're reaching out for you, obviously wanting head scratches.
Hey, buddy. And I will obviously give him the head scratches.
Yeah. His little antlers are coming in now, and he has a little wooden prosthetic that it appears that they had made. And it's updated now to fit with his new height. It's very good. And Gwen's like, yeah, he's been doing so much better, eating well. He's still very social. I don't know if we'll ever really be able to release him, but it's all good. But yeah, so you go and you hang out with Shrimp. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, just pet the shrimp.
You pet Shrimp, and it's great. And what does everybody else want to do?
I want to immediately go find Rex.
Yeah, so you head to the Thieves Guild. Is anybody else heading to the Thieves Guild? Or just Pierce?
Is it clear that he wants to go alone, or...?
It's clear he's gonna have a private meeting.
Alright, fair enough then. Yeah. You can head off, and then Raven and Pud will see what you guys are doing in a sec. You head off towards the Thieves Guild. We're following the directions which you've practically memorized at this point. The streets haven't changed drastically. They're just replaced. Some roads are now wooden, instead of the sort of flat stone that you were used to. But you make it there. The tavern is decently busy. A bunch of people gambling, drinking, some are eating. It's a fairly average day.
Standing the door frame and look to the wall. Is the bartender stopping me?
No, she's not. You walk in, and the bartender kind of looks to you, kind of gives you a look up and down. It's that big half-orc lady, from before. And she just kind of goes, "Oh, it's been a while."
Yes, we've been busy. Is he in there?
Yeah, he's in there.
Good. He'll go to open the door if he doesn't stop.
Yeah, no, she doesn't stop you. You go up, you walk in the door. She says, "You just gotta knock 3 times."
Yep, that's the whole deal.
Yep, you knock 3 times, the door slowly creaks open. And as you step inside, the room is neat as it always is. As you see Rex, the red-skinned tiefling, horns back and hair kind of slicked back casually, kind of looking over some paperwork and signing it as he looks up at you, and he goes, "Oh, been some time, hasn't it? folds it back up, sets it aside. What can I do for you?
Well, for starters, thank you for allowing me to see my mom again.
Oh, good. I'm glad you caught up. He just
By
smiles.
the way, your son's missing an arm.
What?
That's all that I'm gonna tell you.
Way to be casual about it.
Yeah.
What? I mean,
What?
you look like shit, but I just thought you
Yeah,
got
I
into
have
like
a
a
hole
bad
in my
fight.
body.
That's okay. I was gonna assume it was like a bar fight or some like weird monster, but like that sounds a little.
The dragon was a lot easier.
Do I want to know?
Well, that's a story for another time.
Oh, the answer's no. Okay.
No.
So why are you just here to give me updates on your life, or do you need anything from
He'll
me?
get like both hands on the desk and look and get like right into his face.
He like leans away. He's like,
I know where Dad is.
okay.
He's inside of the curse.
Great. We all are, aren't we?
No, he's physically inside of it. He's been trapped there for 13 years.
I
And he says that you were the last person that he saw. So, well, besides me, up until a few weeks ago, you were the last person that he had encountered.
right. Last time I saw Calvin was 13 years ago on Cryos. So,
And the last thing he remembered before being stuck in the red place is being on his ship, trying to find the seventh island. Is that correct, or is it sixth?
sixth.
The sixth island, which was supposed to be rumored. And then
Yeah.
his crew got stuck in a storm, and he woke up in a place that was completely red.
Right.
I'm assuming you have been there, and so have I.
I think
But he's not in the storm, he's on the beach.
I mean, all of us experience our curses very differently. I'm surprised you were able to talk to him. It's good for
He wasn't the only
you.
person I saw, because there was. At least I don't want to believe it was you who chose to fight me in a complete ring of fire.
No, it sounds like something I'd do. Listen, don't take it
was it you?
personally. Could have been. Listen, you should know better than anyone that you can't control your side of the self when you are in that state. What you probably thought was me in that state. I'm just saying.
So you went into it recently.
Not recently. That's just where it stays while I'm normal. Are you kidding me? I don't get my hands dirty. I have other people to do it for me. I'm done with that lifestyle.
I did. Earlier in the day, I had woken up and it had taken over, though I didn't have any urges.
Okay.
Everyone looked the same to me. They weren't enemies. I didn't want to hurt them.
Well, that's...
I'm mainly here to talk to you about is how, if you know more than anyone, I've tried Ed Newton up. He is hard to communicate with, and Mom isn't in our bloodline.
Well, no, Adriana wouldn't be in the bloodline. She's not, well, I guess she is a Blackwell now, but you get my point. Like, she's not, her lineage is probably something else. I don't know. We don't talk, so I wouldn't know anything about her, but I could try my best to inform you about what the curse does, but even then it differs from person to person, and I can't guarantee what I know would help you any whatsoever.
Let me tell you, tell him that what he has done to be able to get into, like, the red place without going into the raid.
Yeah. And he kind of goes, oh. Well, I never tried that, because I never wanted to go there. You got balls, I'll give you that.
If you try hard enough, maybe you can go say hi to your brother.
I'm good.
Oh, by the way, and I go to punch him square in the nose.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Where's my arm strike? Where did I put it? There it is. Fuck off.
Oh, that natural 20 looks so bad.
I know. God, it was so close to being two of them.
Yeah, oh, that's sad. You go to swing and you see Rex just like reaches up and kind of like holds onto your fist and like pushes you away, pushes you back, and he just kind of goes, "Now, what was that for?"
Oh, that was a message from your brother. I'll get you next time.
Right. Okay, well, if you ever want to get into a fist fight with me, you could just be civil and ask.
No, that wasn't for me, that was for him.
Right.
Either way, I need all your information on it, how it originated, just everything you know about it, and
Right.
how I might be able to get Dad out of there.
Listen, I don't know how he got in there, so I don't know how to get him out.
He says every time he goes to sleep, he wakes up back on the ship and everything's normal, and he goes back. When he goes to sleep there, he wakes up back on the red beach.
Did you ever consider that maybe he's in limbo or dead or trapped on a ship somewhere?
I don't want to believe he's dead, but I think he's stuck in between reality and the curse. But he says everything is normal. No one's panicked. Nothing bad happens.
Well, I wish I could help you, but I don't know. I considered that Calvin was dead long ago. You know, when he didn't return from his trip. I assumed the worst that happened and he died somewhere at sea. I'm pretty sure Adriana thought the same thing. I don't know where you were, though.
You know, being stuck in the New Mandela Army.
Well, fair enough. I guess you didn't really have the time to think and process that, maybe he...
No, when you get abducted from your destroyed town, it's kind of hard to think about anything other than yourself.
Fair enough. I don't blame you there. Appears Calvin is probably dead.
He will go and grab him by the collar of the shirt as soon as he says
that. Make a wisdom save.
Disadvantage or normal?
Normal.
Okay. Oops, I almost did check. Save. 6.
No. You go to reach out, and then you just see his eyes flat. Like, his eyes are already, like, a dark kind of, like orangish yellow, and then he looks at you, and they flash bright red, and you feel yourself tense up as he's cast Hold Person on you. And he just stands up, and he kind of goes, "You don't need to get so aggressive. I'm just being honest."
You are a terrible freaking brother.
It's been 13 years. I've already done my grieving. You can get out now.
You don't even want to try to help me bring him back.
If you could give me proof that his body is even relatively savable.
If Raven had given... No, that's... Would I have the map back?
I mean, you drew it on a piece of paper.
I know, but I gave it to Edrina. Would she have given it back to me?
Probably.
If he is withdrawn from this spell, he will
Yeah.
show him the open
It
proof he
lasts.
has, which is the map, and then he will pour out the blood.
Okay, no, not on my...
This is the only proof I have of him.
Why do you have a jar of blood?
Because he drank all the alcohol that was in it, and he said it would just turn to sand if he kept it.
That's gross. That's disgusting. And
he'll point to the map. He's
Okay.
in between Platal and Cryos. I don't know what that means. Apparently that's where the 6th island was.
That, from what I know, and from what he told me from his venture before he left, that looks to be about where the 6th island would supposedly be located. But it doesn't exist. It's the mysterious 6th island. You know? It's a fairy tale. He was looking to see if he could find it. He didn't come home. And I blamed myself for a very long time. Because I sent him out on that venture.
Pierce will stop for a moment. Also, really quick, did he say that? I can't remember the first time I saw him. Did he say that Rex would come back for him?
Hmm?
He said something on the line of like Rex said that he would be back.
No, he was gonna return to Rex. Was what he said.
Yeah, no, because he said Rex was the last person he saw.
Yeah, Rex was the last person he saw. Yeah, he said that Rex was the last person he saw. He didn't tell you why, but...
Yeah, he'll just stop and, in shock for a moment. Why did you send him there?
I thought it was a fairy tale, and if there was anything possibly there, like a sunken ship or something, I figured it'd make good money, and we'd split it 50-50. He'd bring half of it back to you guys, and half of it would go to me and my business. It was a good deal. I offered even to go on the boat with him, but he already had a full crew, and he didn't need my help. I said alright, and I'd see him in a few weeks. Months and then years went past, and I never heard from him again. I don't know what you want from me.
He's gone because of you, and you don't even want to try to help me.
Because he's dead, Piers.
Piers will summon the arm cannon onto him and point it directly at his face.
He doesn't even flinch as he looks at you.
He is gone because of you. He is stuck at the same age as he was before. He has been gone for 13 years because you decided to send him out there.
It was a mutual decision, but yes, I did.
What did you do to help? You sat here in your ivory tower, not caring that your only brother was gone.
You know nothing about me. Of course I cared. Of course I grieved. Why do you think I don't talk to Adriana anymore? She blames me.
You didn't ever once think of trying to take a boat up there to see for yourself.
It's too dangerous. I am not a sailor. I don't know how to sail. I considered it. I sent many of my crew out there to see if there was any wreckage or anything. And they never found anything. And more men went missing that I did send out. And it came to a point where I was just losing more lives than I was gaining back. And honestly, it wasn't good for anybody in that situation. There's not a lot you can do in that situation. And even now, I don't even have that money or power to even try. I don't know what you expect from me.
No, you're right. I don't know anything about you. I know you're a terrible father, and I know you're a real piece of shit, Rex.
Well, you're not the first person to say that to me. He goes and he just sits back down behind his desk.
Why don't you sit down and
Ask
try
for
to go
diamonds.
Why don't you go try to find him? Go into the curse.
I'd be foolish if I did that. I don't know how you found him.
Then I must be the court jester because I've gone in there 4 times and seen him twice. 3
Right.
times, but I didn't fit. When I physically touched him, he disappeared.
Right. I've been in there a few times myself, and every time I've left with more scars than I found worthwhile. I don't know how you found him, or whatever version of him that was, but I'm glad. I'm glad you found some sort of closure, because gods know I would want it. But I can't.
Can't or you don't want.
If you push against the curse too hard, it will consume you. It's delicate. It's like a balloon. You can push on it and pull on it to an extent, but if you push too hard or put too much pressure on yourself, it will explode and consume you. We are the balloon, and whatever the air that is kept inside is the curse. We can maneuver it and look around it to see it and what's inside roughly, and I'm assuming you've found some strange angle to get inside and see Calvin, even for a brief moment. Every time that I've tried, it wasn't pretty.
You never left the storm.
No. I assume that there's something outside of it. I've seen rivers and mountains. I've seen forests. I've never seen a beach.
It's the only place that I've been outside the storm, and that's where he is. He sits there day in and day out, waking up in what assumes to be the real world and then going back there when he falls asleep.
Well, at least he's safe whatever that is. Listen, I don't know what you want. I don't know how I can help. But if you can give me a reasonable request, I might be able to assist you.
Teach me whatever this is, how to maneuver it, control it, or whatever you know how to do.
Sure. I'll do that when you don't have a punctured lung.
Send the arm cannon back to its place.
I appreciate that.
I only have a day until I can go to Kragos.
Well, if a day's what you got, well, meet me outside this evening. Outside the back entrance. Joey will let you through.
See you then.
Invite Tanari if you want. Or maybe not. I don't know. Then he just sits back in his chair.
I don't know if he's gone into it or not.
Well, if he wants to learn something, you can invite him.
Would Raven have said that Tanari has? I would Pud and Raven have made it clear that that Tanari has done it before.
I don't know. Would
Is
Raven...
it Tori's right or left arm? I need to know for my hangman picture.
Has that
it is, Tony?
The right arm.
Right arm? So you're missing your right arm, so therefore your left arm's still there. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, what were you asking? Sorry?
Did Raven or Pud tell Piers that they've seen
Pud
Tanari
Pud
go
would.
All
into?
of you to assume that Raven tells
Okay.
anything to anyone openly.
If Pud has told Piers, then he would.
Oh yeah, Pud definitely would have talked about it.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
that's something that he probably thinks that Piers should know.
Yeah. Pud says that he's done it before.
Well, ask him if he
Or
wants
been
to
forced into it.
come along.
I'm sure Pud would love to come along.
Speaking, I think Pud wants diamonds. Do you have any?
Yes, I've got some diamonds. You guys you've going to pay, I'm assuming?
Yes. Yes,
You'll have to pay me back, but yes, I do. And,
He pulls out from his desk the little sort of mahogany box and opens it, and he has a bunch of different gems set up, and he pulls out a 500 gold one and sets it on the counter in front of you, and he gestures to it, says 500 gold. I'm not giving you a discount this time because you tried to punch me in the face and then pointed a gun at me. 500.
it's more than just a gun, but alright. And he'll put the 500.
I don't know what it is, but I'll take
I can
it.
show you.
Well, you could show me later.
I don't know. I've tested it, but I haven't hit a target per se.
Impressive. I would have loved to have been your first target. I'm kidding.
He will summon it. There's time for everything.
If you shoot me, I'm gonna take that diamond away from you.
We'll send it back.
Alright. I also
See
have
you in
a...
few hours.
I have a couple of 300 gold ones as well, if any of your friends are interested. But...
I will pay for this. Also, this has brought up a question about diamonds, Caleb.
Yeah?
So, it's based off of how much it's worth, right?
Yep.
So therefore, could I take a 300 gold gem and sharpen it and make it like perfect and look really, really good, and then sell it for 500 gold? Would it therefore be a 500 gold gem?
No. It's
No,
not about.
it's not a carrot.
Yeah, it's not about. Yeah, it's not about. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's based off the carrot. You could take a 500 though, and then take pieces off and make them 100s.
Yeah.
Because what you just need 50 or 100 gold for Revivify.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pud is gonna fucking...
I'll just take the 500 for now and then tell Pud that.
No, get both. Get both. Yes. The more times...
You're only getting one 300, just that's already 800 gold.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pay you back all of it.
So in total, I'm getting 800.
Alright. You're 800 worth of diamonds.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be able to use it on you.
I don't know if Pud gonna break his promise.
You know, I was looking back through pinned messages, and I noticed that Pud promised Hilda that he wouldn't let any of us die.
So, ooh, that's a good point. I already promised something to someone else, sorry. Overlapping promises don't work.
Yeah.
Either way, he'll take them and...
Yeah, I have a good excuse now. Fuck yeah.
And he'll leave.
You can come back later tonight, to see Rex again.
Yeah.
I got you, Liz.
Thank you.
But yeah. All right. Pud and Raven, what are you guys doing? What do you want to do?
I'm not sure there's much for me to do right now.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Raven.
take a walk. Yeah. So.
Oh, I just want to go like shopping or whatever, and I want to see if you want to come with.
You know what? Shopping sounds great. Let's go
Yay.
shopping.
All right. What are you guys going shopping for?
First up, the classic. I'm gonna gather some ingredients, just like fish, some meat. Basically, I'm just gonna make an entire stop around the entirety of the grocery style, or
Easy.
The grocery.
Yeah,
The
easy
grocery.
enough.
Is there a grocery store in Vahara?
There is a grocery store in Vahara because fuck you.
Yes. Running
Yes.
errands with my mom? Hell yeah.
I feel like there's probably like moments where Raven like takes something and puts it in the cart, and put its like.
No.
Put that Kinder Egg back, Raven.
Put that
You
espresso back. You don't need it.
No, you can get it. I'll get it for you.
Yes. I mean, thanks.
Is that the espresso or the Kinder Egg?
Both.
Oh, fuck the Kinder Egg.
Oh yeah, good point. Raven just hates sweet shit.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna do that, and then I want to.
Put the cinnamon XL gum back.
No.
And then I want to try to go to a jewelry store to get.
Mm.
Oh my god, I just
Yes,
got your
jewelry.
diamonds.
No, it's different.
What are you getting?
I want to look for a moon, a really pretty moon pendant.
Okay.
It's a gift from my girlfriend. It's important.
Yeah, there's like a couple of like little moon earrings. And then like there's one that's like a little gold necklace with a crescent moon on it.
Do you need help, like, bargaining for it, or you got this?
Oh, you can. Alright. Look at me, Raven.
Yeah.
You've got this. I believe in you.
What am I doing?
I would like to get the earrings and the necklace. I'll pay the money, don't worry.
Okay.
I just want to get them for like a better price. And I think you're going to be really good at that. Especially now.
And then I give I give Raven a little mwah, and I give Raven Eagle's Splendor, which gives advantage on charisma checks. Enhance ability.
Mm.
Okay. I can. Who am I working with? Who's behind the counter?
Can I ring the bell?
Yeah, you ring the bell, and there's like a human girl there, and she's she's kind of like, oh hi, what can I get for you?
Yes, hi, hello. So I'm looking at a couple of things here, and I was wondering if you could maybe help me out.
Yeah, sure. What are you looking for? We just got our new collection in. It's kind of our solar and mooner kind of like sort of collection.
I will point out to
the
the oh, it never does, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna point over to the ones that Pud. I'm assuming Pud showed me which ones he wanted.
Mm-hmm. Pud would point out the earrings.
And I was going to I'm gonna like, how about these ones?
Oh, those? Well, those are made out of real gold. So they're brand new and everything. Those, I mean, the set together, the earrings and the necklace would be about 100 gold.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna look to Pud.
That's actually kind of cheap, I'm gonna be honest.
And basically do a head gesture of, do you want me to go lower, or, like, what do you want me to do?
I trust your call.
I'll message, because I have that cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
I'll message, just whisper,
I believe in you. I trust that you can get it down if you try your best.
Okay. I'll see if I can, how do I want to do this? Like, how... If she's younger than me, I don't want to flirt my way to do it. Like, how old is this kid?
She's not a kid. She's like an adult. Like, she's looks to be in like
Oh.
her like late 20s. She's a human woman.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't feel bad about that then.
Let's go.
Alrighty, I'm gonna see if I can flirt the price down.
All right. What do you say?
100 gold, you say? Oh no.
I mean, yeah. I thought you were gonna say more after that, but you just didn't.
No, Alicia doesn't know how to flirt, so...
Can I I'm gonna whisper to Raven.
Alright, so this is what you're gonna do, alright? Unbutton the top button of your shirt, and then say, can we make a deal?
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Bud's gonna try to give you advice, yeah.
All right, roll.
Oh god. Okay.
I can give you a cheesy pickup line I came up with the other day.
Because you tried to use it on someone.
No. No, because I was in a chat with a bunch of friends. We were talking about ASMR, and I was like, there's gotta be a bad pickup line in here somewhere. And then it clicked. Are you an ASMR? Because I've fallen for you.
I see. Well, this is a human girl, and
Well, you actually don't know. ASMRs look like other races. They don't look like ASMRs right away.
Fair enough.
So you wouldn't know.
Alrighty.
I believe.
Alright, I will follow Bud's advice, and I will unbutton the top shirt button. And I will lean over and say, anyway, we could cut a deal.
Well, roll charisma. Roll, persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay, cool
You got
beans.
that advantage.
Woo! Thank God for advantage. Oh, man. 3, 2, 1. The first roll is a 17, and the second roll is a 25. Let's go with 25.
Yeah, 25. She gotta go.
Let's go.
Oh! Well, I mean, what kind of deal are you, proposing? She, like, bites her lip a little, like...
What time's your shift end?
And she, like, tucks her hair, and, like, a little hair behind her ear. She's like, well, I get out of here, and, at the end of the night, if you wanna take me out somewhere.
Sounds like a deal.
Raven's totally just gonna stand this poor girl up.
You better, otherwise I'm telling Alice.
Hello.
How have you been dating?
It's true, they aren't
They're not. We're just friends.
just friends
Let me make my jokes.
with benefits.
Oh no!
The benefit of heal him.
No, let me make my bad. It was a bad joke. Anyway.
The benefit of their boyfriends?
The benefit of,
With the 25, I'll say, well, I'll give you, I could probably lower it to 80 gold if, you know, you pay for dinner.
sounds like a deal.
I will give.
Oh, shoot, there's someone else in here. Oh, hi.
No. Could I try to hide?
Yeah, real stealth.
Okay. Oh, fuck. That is a nat 20.
You're gone. You're gone. You put the 80 gold on the counter and you're gone.
No, I like pocket it to Raven. Like I hand it into Raven's hand, and then like I sneak off.
Yeah.
Reverse pickpocket.
Reverse pickpocket.
Oh, cool. I guess if I'm considering the flirting thing, if I could get, I don't know, random piece of jewelry.
For yourself? Yeah, sure, you get like a cute little like earring. Whatever you want. You can describe to me what jewelry you pick up, I'll give you that.
I don't know, if there's something like with a necklace with a small flower on it.
Yeah. We'll say that
Cool.
exists. There's like a little pearl in the center. Yeah.
Yeah.
All for
Oh,
80
that's so
80
cute.
gold.
That looks
Pretty
great.
cool.
Yep.
Cool. I will get it, and then I will toss the necklace to her. Say, see you later.
She blushes.
Ew, fucking salute.
Anyway, yeah, you leave. With Pud's jewelry in hand, and a date for later that night.
Oh, I'm supposed to go to that? Damn. Okay.
Well, you don't have to, but
I will toss the jewelry to Pud and say, so, what are we doing for dinner tonight?
I was thinking about making something over at the saloon.
Mmm.
Yeah. Oh, and then you can talk with your owl.
Oh, that's right. I have an owl.
Yeah. You
I
do.
forgot about Bob.
You sent one message and then you just forgot that owl existed.
actually, you sent quite a few. You sent quite a few letters with Daniel, and then after you guys got the Rocky Talkies,
You know that owl knows exactly where Daniel is at all times.
Absolutely.
Anybody else is like a hit or miss, but you know it knows where Daniel is.
That's actually kind of useful.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Anyway, come on. Let's make it all the way there.
And then I'm trying to add the.
I love how Pud just doesn't say anything.
Fair enough.
I mean, yeah.
So, are any of you heading back to the tavern, or what's?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm heading back.
Alright, you all, I'll say at this point, you all head back to the tavern after finishing your conversations, meeting up with, old friends and whatnot. You all make your way back to, the Intoxicated Outcasts, your tavern. It's currently closed as all of the employees left after it was raided, but, it appears to be relatively clean as you guys step inside. Obviously Neffy has been around to, clean things up and whatnot. And as you guys enter, you hear the small pitter-patter of footsteps as, like, she quickly pokes her head out, and you see Neffy once again, big elven ears, and her short kind of like bob haircut that she, got not so casually, a couple months ago, but and she kind of goes, oh, you guys are here. Oh, okay. Hi. I thought I was gonna meet you on Cryos.
We missed home.
Yeah, we thought it'd be easier to just come here.
That's fair. Why don't you guys come lie down? I think all of you need some serious rest.
What do you mean? I'm perfectly fine.
She just gently, like, reaches over and pats your arm, but just kind of gives you, like, a little, like, knowing, like, just a little, like, shake of her head. She's like,
you're spewing bullshit. No, sit down.
I could tell you to do the same thing. Now, I think I have some leftover cookies if you guys want any. Welcome home.
What? You made them? They're probably fine.
I did make them. My baking is pretty good.
Yes. Neffy is the only person who can make sweets that Raven will eat.
Yep. And so Neff will feed you guys some of her baked goods, and they feel real good.
I'm gonna go into the kitchen real quick.
Absolutely. Your kitchen.
It's like they do a little pitter patter with the feet.
Yep.
Oh, it's beautiful. The kitchen.
Your kitchen, because it's even short and made for you.
It's made for our possum chef, who I love to death.
Yep, for Tyler, who's not here right now.
I would die for Tyler, dude.
Yeah.
They're at least on
it is.
right?
Yeah.
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 Just making sure. I don't want to leave them.
Well, we couldn't entirely open when we were raided by a bunch of robots, which then tried to attack Mercury. It was a whole thing. He did like a cool like backflip and then like ran out through a window. I was really confused, but like he did like some cool like ninja stuff, and it was fun. And then he ran away, and then I got a letter from him later saying sorry about all the mess, and I understood. I some weird, backstory stuff comes up to haunt you every once in a while, I guess.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah. How's he doing? Did you guys see him, by the way?
Yeah, he's fine.
He's on the top with the others.
Oh.
Yeah, he died.
Oh.
No,
well.
I'm not saying that in character. That is a joke.
Well, I'm glad.
More closer to death than he is. Damn.
If you guys want, I still need to go pick up some materials, but I might be able to help with, I don't have the materials needed for regeneration yet, or the energy, but, I could help Piers with your lung issue. That much at least I could do.
That's a plus. I'm sure.
Why don't you go, just lie down. I'll still need to go get some supplies, but at least I have some of those back at my little place.
At this point, we're like fully resting my feet.
Fuck, that's what I wanted to get for my shopping trip.
What did you want to get?
I wanted to get a big fuck. What's the? I forget the exact. Sorry, let me check the spell. I just remembered. I want to get like a big gem encrusted bowl.
Ah, Hero's Feast.
I'm not using it right now. But,
no, yeah, but I'll say if you want to look for something like that, you can do it later because
gotcha.
That we'll make a thing for that. So Neff's like, well, if you guys are staying for a couple days or something, at least get comfortable. Your rooms should be upstairs. I haven't really touched them, so if they were messy before, then sorry. I'm not your maid.
That's alright.
I'm not my evil twin. It will be fine.
You're not. Wait, what?
Messy motherfucker.
I'd like to enhance ability, dexterity, and then do the cooking.
Absolutely.
Cooking in the kitchen. Wait. Sorry, I need to pull up the Chowder theme song. It doesn't feel right without it.
Do it. Yeah, I love fucking Chowder. Alright, roll with advantage.
Nice.
Nice.
21.
What do you make?
I'm making just basically kind of a feast with meat and fish and I'm using a lot more of the leftovers that are just here in the kitchen rather than the stuff I bought that's like fresh that I'm keeping in my bag.
Oh yeah, and that's easy. I mean, you can tell that Neff has got some like fresh groceries for the past couple days because Neff lives here, so there's some of her groceries,
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just
easy
gonna make.
enough.
Ooh, it's gonna be like a barbecue.
Yeah, hell yeah, barbecue. And you guys can all drink, eat some nice barbecue that Pud gives you, and you guys can lay down and rest back at home. And I think we'll end it here, because if we move on to...
Can I roll my thing, though?
What thing?
The wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
Morning.
Oh, yeah, sure, for tomorrow. Yeah, go for him. Just so we don't forget. Yeah.
Let's go. 24.
Nice.
I'm too smart. My brain too wise.
You really, I think the only way you can get it is by getting like a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
Well, I mean, doesn't it increase?
Yeah, it does. But currently where it's set, it's not even that hard. I think I need to do actual math if I figure it out. But I'll fucking. But you don't actually know what it is. I think if I do actual math, I can figure out what number you need. But like on the die. But that's for later. I think we'll end it here tonight, as you guys are finally back home in Fahara, just vibing, and it's nice. And then we can get to some. We'll get to the rec sequence. We'll go get you that chalice. You guys can go see Esmeralda and anything else you guys want to do in town. You know. And I will say,
I would like to see her.
Yes, I will say I am taking a bit of DM liberty in saying this. I'm gonna give you guys a 2-week time jump. Because you guys blew yourselves up and you do genuinely need time to rest.
We haven't had proper rest. Like the school was not rest. Everyone was working.
Yeah, all of you were working and completing things. This is, you guys are home, you get to sleep, you get to rest, you get to fully heal up, and you get to,
do new things.
Do some new things, create some new scenes.
That does not entail going on big adventure.
Yeah. So if there's anything you want to do or any NPC you want to see that's in Vahara, anybody you want to go check up on, while you're here, feel free to. All of your employees do live in Vahara, so you could also just go say hi to them if you want.
Yeah, I think that's something Pierce would do. Go visit everyone, say.
Yeah, well, you can.
For what happened.
Just plan some things you want to do for next week then, and we'll do that then. Because if we keep going, we'll be going for another something hour. So I think it's good if we end it here.
Okay.
All right.
We can go with food.
Hell yeah, go get some food.
I think I got a scar pattern down. That's okay.
That's up to you. I mean, you only came out with minor scars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I only
Here's a
came out with
space.
a pretty major scar.
Here's a space
Yeah.
busy looking